Yo, Mandem Podcast, episode 300.
Salute.
Yeah.
300. We made it.
A round of applause thing.
Yeah. Thank
Proper
you.
claps.
Proper round of applause.
Proper claps, man.
Real one.
Yes, if you are listening
Well done, Liz.
on the Spotify, whatever,
YouTube,
make sure
whatever.
All of the DSPs.
all the DSPs, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Send donations too, if possible.
Hey, after this episode,
Times are hard.
bank accounts details will be displayed. But you might obviously the usual voices are here. I'm here, Les is here, Rich, and we got Dan. But you would have heard some extra voices.
Welcome voices.
Some welcome voices.
Some of your favorites.
Some more claps in the background. You boys want to introduce yourself? Jay, you want to go first?
Me, Aunt Viv. That's what man are calling me.
Yeah, rumours are,
Les
man.
can't stay in the country.
Mr. Air Miles himself is back.
You lot should know me by now, man. Black J.
Yeah, it's Natty. It's been a while since I've been here.
Too long.
In a minute.
It's been way too long.
It's been a long
But
time.
I'm a genuine fan, avid listener, and for the 300th episode, I had to pass through.
Come on,
Thank
man.
you, bro.
Respect. Spit your lyrics, man.
Big Justy, come on. I bought a customary gift. I ain't seen too many gifts being bought.
Yeah.
You
might take
No,
no.
what was it? You got international mine, yeah? Cool. I've been saying, I ain't
Yeah,
seen too
man,
many.
to come long hands and just
I
want
ain't
to.
seen two arms swinging. You only got two arms swinging. You know what I'm saying? Man, just spotted, man. Say, yeah, you good, yeah?
Yeah.
I've got a little duppy here. Shout out my brother Kane. Come on.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Episodes ain't easy.
We'll say in the shot.
Yeah, shot.
Yeah, we'll do it.
You might have to.
Before we do the shots, we've got one more guest.
Oh, intro. Sorry, my bad.
Guest, and I guess
His biggest
Mandem, bro.
family.
Come on,
Yeah.
family, always. But
Cook
Dom,
it.
cook with Dom, as you already know, the chef.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Come on, bros. It's about 300 episodes. It's a mad thing still.
Kind of crazy still.
Yeah, still,
Kind of
yeah.
crazy.
We've definitely come a long way since episode 001. And I always remember trying to give the episodes the 3 digits.
Uh-huh.
Because I was trying to
Say,
manifest.
we're getting there. We're getting
Trying to
there.
manifest
works.
till we clock
It's a marathon, yeah?
every digit. Come on, bro.
Marathon continues, man. Yeah. No, it's big. I never thought. Like, you don't even think, 300. Like, 300 episodes is bad. I mentioned it at home today. She said, what?
Yeah.
300?
Yeah.
man.
Because you
Yeah,
man are
yeah.
proper bedrooms though. You're a family, innit?
Yeah.
That's it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
And also, before we move on, shout out to Mike as well, man.
Of
Yeah,
course.
man.
Key
Boys.
Big
Key
Mike,
memories.
MP,
Yeah.
every time.
He was
Mike,
here
always.
doing the heavy lifting. Yeah, free him up, man. Bang your doors, Mike, man.
Free Mike.
Yeah, man. Freedom is a
Come on.
must.
Yeah.
But no, shout out to brother Mike every time.
Yeah. And shout out to Dan and Rich as well
selfless.
on the pod. Just Mandem podding together. We've been doing this week in, week out.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I was waiting for when
You've been taking too many holidays. Too many holidays you've been taking, man. He's final warning.
Love, much appreciated.
As we usually do, how's everyone's week's been, man? What's the highlights?
Shot first.
We said a
Let's
bit
get
of
it.
first.
Go on.
I feel like I need to do my intro again because I bought a drink in it, but rubbed me. Oh my god!
Let's see it.
Oh, man's go on, pull me up.
Good lord.
Man was too good about himself.
Yeah,
you know what I'm thinking. Yeah, I travel a lot.
That's a big shot.
Got drink up and all that. You know, I do big events and that.
Yeah, we're there.
That's a
Hmm.
celebration shot.
That's nothing for you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Safe, man.
Cheers.
Go on. Not too much, though. Yeah, that's me. That's
Oh,
me.
it's all right,
Splash.
I lied.
Oh,
Oh, that's
No,
crazy.
we're good.
Oh, he got the merch. He's got the merch.
I brought my own.
Yeah. He got the signed merch.
Wait, stop. What?
Oh,
To the Mandem, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, to the Mandem,
To
man.
the Mandem, come on.
To many more.
300.
Always respect Mandem.
Hey, shouts to Kane, man.
That is good
Thing's
stuff.
Smooth, dog.
Proper things, man.
That is
That
smooth.
is
First
very,
time I've
very
had
good.
it.
Available at all good retailers. Come on.
Get
Cold,
yours.
cold.
Where were we? Weeks.
Weeks.
Highlights, lowlights. Is it just another fast week? A week that flew by. We hear that every week. What's new, man?
No, I won't talk about this week's just gone kind of flew by, but reason I went at the last episode is because I was in Valencia.
Come on, man.
Out in sunny Spain.
Sunny, it's still sunny this time of the year.
Yeah, warm? Sunny don't always mean warm.
Warm enough that you could, like, it's like a hoodie and shorts kind of vibe.
Oh, that
Okay,
makes
I was going
Or
to say
like a light, yeah.
I
Or like,
respect that one though. I get that.
It's a good one, but I get
or
it.
like
I
a
get
light,
it.
like if you went out in t-shirts and shorts,
It might be
there's
a bit.
a point in the day you're gonna get caught out.
Mhm.
We're saying Jay not feeling
I'm all or
You said-
nothing, man.
all the warm.
T-shirt and shorts or tracksuit.
Yeah.
Can't
mix and match.
Mix and blend.
Yeah. My thing is I didn't want to get caught out because when you're far from home, and then everyone's enjoying it, you're just like, when are we going back?
When can we? Yeah.
But yeah, no, good man, good food, good wine, of course.
Good wine.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
wine,
This
man.
is the
It's
corner.
the wine.
Oh, you bet wine. Oh, you got
Yeah.
good wine.
I know it's episode 300, but we ain't doing
Pronunciation with it.
Leave that carnival episode.
Yeah, good, good
Carnival episode.
Good wine in.
Yeah, no, good wine, good food, good lots of sights and stuff to see. Surprisingly cheap.
Okay, is
That's
it?
good. That's good.
Shout out to
Surprisingly
that,
cheap.
man.
We went to a steak restaurant. Great steak, great meat. Pause.
Pause.
Great wine.
Yeah, we need to
Great ambiance and experience and all that, and it was less than like 100.
Who'd you go with?
The missus.
Oh, just you two.
Yeah.
Cool.
But if you in the UK, that is costing you.
Yeah, Les, you see,
Above-
you know when you say
above
cheap, yeah, because you lot talk about what was the spend and all of that, like, is like to me, I feel like that 100 ain't that just normal? Like for a steak meal. That's cheap.
Depends
No,
where
I
you go.
feel like it's usually more than 100. That's why I'm saying it's cheap.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, no, yeah. It's usually, and
And
I
that's
think
euros as well, isn't
It's
it?
euros.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
about 91 or something.
Yeah, the conversion rate is a bit.
Yeah.
It's a bit meaty now.
But yeah, no, I was out in Valencia. That was a good little weekend, a birthday weekend trip.
Are you done for the year? Because
Yeah,
Check out, man.
will
Yeah,
you
check
be
out,
here for the
man.
rest of the episodes?
I feel like he's not done yet.
Yeah,
I feel like
no,
it's not
honestly,
done
hey, I think I'm having to borrow annual leave now. So
No Christmas markets then, no? Germany.
I'll try to keep it
Don't
local.
tempt him, bro.
I'll try to keep
I'm
it.
here, bro. It's good.
I'll try to keep it local and
it.
attend the rest of the episodes
Please,
for the rest of the year.
Nah, decent, man. It's good to get away, man, in the winter. Because, yeah, by the time summer ends, people are just like, I'm done till like
Yeah.
next March,
Mm,
April,
yeah,
June.
yeah.
So, yeah, it's good, man. Get out there, man.
Bit of
Rich.
winter sun.
Yeah, a bit of a quick week. Had a day off actually.
What's a quick
Treat
week?
yourself.
I know, man. You can't. The time's the same for everyone.
Quick week.
a quick week? It's like not memorable.
non-eventful.
It's just like wake up, dinner, sleep
So a boring week then.
for the most part.
Gone fast.
But then, and I had a day off, which I don't usually get many days off. Went out with Jay.
I was gonna say you took
Yeah, I see.
I did
man.
though. Did I not?
Oh.
Did I not? I took him.
Well, you don't go out often together. You know.
Not
No,
really.
no,
Like
it went out. We just went spa, innit?
I took him spot.
Okay.
That's what
No,
happened.
and he's a man of his word because
I said it on the last episode.
What was that?
Yeah.
What was the reason for that? Why?
Oh, do you know? Particularly with Jamie, he's a man that's very distracted, always on the phone, this and that. And I'm like, I ain't chat. That's my twin brother. I ain't spoken to him properly since. Not even. I haven't spoken to you properly since your wedding.
Did you
No,
man,
we speak,
Did you
you know,
man
we
heal?
speak.
Yeah. Did you heal? Is it alright?
Yeah.
Man speaking it, but this was like.
But no, it's like I feel like that's
sit down.
Yeah, it's like a proper sit down, get a
I'm
couple
chewing. I
hours.
didn't get
Yeah,
an
do your
invite,
own-
but it's
do
cool.
your-
You know, then there's one pending. It's pending. Yours is
I
pending.
can't swim though, so I'm actually going in the.
Neither can he.
You are chief. So no, that was good. We did a little
Nice,
gym
man.
session and then sauna and steam and that.
You go on your own or missus's?
No, just me and him. Yeah, just me and him.
Bringing
Just-
real men
That's
back.
proper
Yeah,
things,
yeah,
man.
just think.
No, I read that still.
And
Good,
then
man.
just chop it up and that. Pause.
We said, it's something you could do again.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to like if I shout you lot and say
Pick up.
He's
We're going
basically
spa.
he's taking man.
I'm doing a tour.
We've
I'm
been,
doing a
we've
tour.
been,
No, that's
we've
cold.
been-
I'm doing a
it's cold.
tour.
We've been a couple times on a.
I'm- yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Natty gets the invite as well. so-
Wait a minute.
Your blood.
That's
Aye,
Justin, you got your invite to the. She invited you yet?
What's a spa?
It's coming,
Like, what
man.
do you
It's
class as a
coming, it's
spa,
coming,
though?
it's
Like
coming.
massages and cucumbers in your eyes. And
No.
Like
It's like
sauna,
sauna, steam,
Like
jacuzzi, jacuzzi and that. If you want to go
All
in
of
there,
that.
I don't really go in the jacuzzi.
What's
We
the
did
point
though.
of a whirlpool, by the way?
I don't know.
It's just
You're
fans,
just
isn't it?
bathing.
Spinning.
with
What
is
beds.
the whirlpool,
It's a bit
man?
weird. So it's like a
spin,
jet.
it's
Jet.
spin,
Well, no,
it's
it's
spin,
essentially.
It's a bar.
It's
Bath that spins.
No,
jets
but
in
they
it.
got jets on your back and it like helps
Like a
massage your
jacuzzi.
lower back. Yeah, essentially. Yeah,
Okay.
essentially.
It's a big jacuzzi.
Yeah,
It's
a
well.
real big one. But the best thing in there for me is like the plunge pool.
Do you use the cold plunge? Yeah?
All the time.
I'll be honest, yeah. It's a bit. The plunge pool is a bit of an ego
All the
thing, isn't it?
time. It's not,
It's a bit
man.
of an ego thing,
It's
man.
not. But it
Some
helps.
old lady was in there. She offered us out.
It's just a cold ice bath. Basically an ice bath.
Okay. Sorry,
I'm cool, man.
I'm back on there. So you lot don't talk every day.
No, we don't talk every day.
You
Talk,
don't
we talk a fair, a couple
No,
of
but
times. a
we'll
week.
text.
But like we'll text and that, but not like proper
Conversation.
Proper chat.
Talk
Yeah.
every like if I,
all the time. Like proper deep chats.
every day. Like if I haven't spoke to him, if he hasn't called me today, he will call me the next day at least.
Mhm.
Like it never goes longer
Like
than
more than 40 hours.
48.
24.
Do you know what it is though, bro? You know where I'm with? I'm probably in about 11 group chats with him.
That's that as well.
So like, do you know what I mean? You know,
I'm
like
hearing
through there,
from
you
him.
know, like I know how
What is
how
his
days
days
feel.
go,
Do you know what I mean? But I'm not.
Mm.
I don't. The only one that I chat to on the phone for time is my girl, bro. I'll be honest.
The girl.
Yeah, bro. It's the only one, bro. That if I'm on the like, if you see my call,
But you live with her though.
You mean your wife?
yeah, I know my wife.
Yeah,
so
talk
it's-
properly,
yeah,
man.
Titles.
Properly,
yeah,
fam.
wife, yeah.
Levels.
Yeah, I know I live with her, but we chat, innit?
I hear it.
No, we do.
Yeah, I
Like,
hear it.
like, my girl.
Thanks for coming to episode 300.
Yeah, but what, outside of the house,
Yeah,
you talk. You saying?
bare. Yeah,
Bare,
like I'll obviously do the school run. She'll call me at least once before 12.
You gotta know how the school run went, innit?
Then yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, how was it? Was it all right?
good,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
Did you complete
Did
the
you?
school
Yeah,
run?
yeah.
Can't trust you.
When the mum's chasing you out the school again, you know all that. Yeah.
Oh, how many
Then it's the
did you fight
then
off
it's the
today?
lunchtime. Then it's what time you're home. Food, like I'm used to it now, innit?
Okay.
Fair play.
That's
Should
your
we
best
talk
friend,
about
innit?
my week?
That's
Huh?
your best friend, then, isn't it? Basically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
it's-
Yeah.
No, listen,
I've got a few best friends though.
Okay, cool. And let Dan let his thing off, man.
Who, me? Oh no.
How's your week,
As
man?
Rich saying, yeah, normal stuff, man. Nothing too crazy. However, I went dental hygienist
Right.
Oh, yeah.
and it changed my life, bro.
Go on.
Wow.
As I've gotten older, I said you gotta start investing in yourself.
Of course.
Too much spending money on drip,
Yeah.
drink,
Yeah, yeah.
fine dining, all this stuff, but invest in yourself, man. I still got a pure
Self-love.
gym, which isn't really investing in myself properly.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the other
That's
things,
investing in the hood.
low level investments. But now I went dental hygienist, changed my life, man. I was like, why don't I do this more often?
What's that
What
basically
happened?
just
It's like a deep
like a
cleanse.
cleanse.
Okay.
How much?
Okay.
I claimed it back with work, so it don't matter.
I think it's one of the man. You know the man that wait on the NHS for 9
Oh
months.
no.
Is it okay?
Me called. I said Monday I was there. I went for the checkup on Monday. 6 months, get it routine. Everyone do it. And they said we got space for the Wednesday hygienist spend cancellation. I said yeah, put me in, man. Went there,
Speed this
came
up.
out. I was smiling at everyone, everything.
Don't you think though that after you do it, you slightly don't want to eat that, and after that
Bro,
for a
no,
bit. innit?
the guy was like, yeah, every time you eat after this, make sure you rinse your mouth out. I said,
Okay.
bro, you ain't gonna worry. I'm not eating nothing. That day it was strictly just
When last you go dentist
liquid.
before that?
So before that, I got a feeling before we went on holiday in the summer. So that's
3-4 months?
5-ish months, I think, probably.
5 months.
Okay.
4 or 5 months.
Dentist since I was
Yeah,
like
dentist is. I'm kind of shook at
Yeah,
them.
Yeah, that's the
Like,
thing.
There was a mad 10
No, that's
year
my
gap.
thing. I
I
went,
didn't go.
I'm not on it with
Yeah,
dentists.
And I'm telling you, if all of you go dentists now, apart from Dan, they'll slap you with you need this, you need that. Dentist
Yeah,
is
of
so
course.
much
Yes,
people.
you know what? My
Yeah.
missus
Yeah.
goes to the dentist, yeah, and I swear to God, when she comes back, there's something wrong with her teeth.
all the
Oh,
time.
Like, there's something other, you know what I mean? It's, but not that they've identified something.
Yeah.
She'll be like, "Raw, no, but the molar's feeling."
Yeah.
Wherever. In my head, I'm
Yeah.
like, "No, they're bumping you. You know, they're doing something
Oh,
mad."
So get this paste and apply it like
Yeah.
4 times in a day. The
Nice.
paste
Me?
is like this big. It runs out in like 2 days,
I've-
and you got to get another one.
I've already set my next. I booked it already.
Okay,
Like,
yeah,
I was just
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
become
That's
that
good form,
thing.
man.
And that's when I clocked to myself. I said, when did you clock that you became middle class? Is there anything that you do that?
Are you middle class?
Not officially.
It's an official.
I go hygienist, I get a
What do you mean
checkup.
officially? What does middle class mean?
Middle class is living well and spending money on things that enhance your lifestyle.
That horse ride.
And you're no.
Horse ride.
Horse
No.
In a cost of living
That's
crisis.
mad. No.
That's a bit-
I-
that's
I-
a bit-
I-
I want to know what you class as middle class.
I ride horse.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably with my teeth. I thought, yeah, you're spending money where you don't really need.
Like, you could get
It's
by.
like
That's
you got a
not
lot of play
middle class.
money.
Middle class.
What's middle class to you
Middle
then?
class how you grew up, innit?
No, but you can
Oh,
no, you can
yeah.
change
You can
that
change
though,
middle
G.
class though, innit?
You think you can change your class?
Oh, yeah,
If you're earning over a certain amount and you're...
Dan
You
changed
can't
his.
change your
like-
class. Man go up in the hood, we're not middle class, fam.
Say
So
that again.
what? So you're saying
The man
like?
them go up in the hood, we're not middle class.
So you see like them rappers that are from like Chicago or whatever. They make up big P's, saying what they're now still.
They're
still-
from the gutter, fam. They're not middle class, bro.
Like
You can't
someone
be
that's...
middle class.
Like Jay-Z's not middle class.
Yeah.
No, but
Well, he's higher
you be
class.
saying Jay-Z's upper class now.
Yeah, he would be up. He
Yeah.
wouldn't be middle, for sure.
How can Jay-Z be upper class?
You're saying no, that's no
course not,
chance.
fam.
You can't.
Are we
Alright.
basing it
So
on
50 Cent upper
finance?
class?
Oh, is that?
I mean, they're at
Is
least
that
middle
finance?
So what? So
What you
your
basing it
Lil
off?
Durk's upper class?
class. Nah.
No, but if you think about like the
No,
schools,
no,
the schools, the schools,
the things they define them by is like what your earnings,
Yeah.
the neighborhood you live in,
Lifestyle.
your lifestyle.
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, but it's got to be your upbringing.
No,
bro.
it starts from that, but you can definitely change it. 100%, definitely. Bro.
I think
Because I've seen it, innit?
I think you can definitely go up
So
at
all these
least one
rappers,
class.
so these rappers are like these UK rappers now that have got paper now are all upper class.
Let's move away
In
from them because they're
some
kind of
section.
anomalies. They're
I
anomalies
hear what
because
you
obviously it's
said.
just like it's a talent thing. So it's like cool. You get paid for your talent. You get X amount of P's, and now you still got that hood mentality or whatever. But let's say you're from ends, and then you're a doctor or something, and then you start moving in different circles, and then you start spending on.
But why have you got to
Your
change?
tea or whatever.
Why have you got to change? That's what I'm saying. So
But yeah, you don't have to.
You've judged it based on
Mm.
what your mentality of what you think a rapper is.
No.
You're basically saying because you're a doctor, you think that that's an upper class profession.
It
But I'm
is.
saying-
It is, yeah.
Right.
yeah.
It's
Well,
at
I'm
least a
saying-
middle class profession, yeah.
Yeah, but the doctor is living the same lifestyle,
Mm.
yeah, as certain rappers, isn't it? Certain rappers are living higher than doctors.
Yeah. So what?
So basically, you're basically saying, so like
That's
Giggs and Kane and all these man,
Yeah.
you think they're upper class.
No. I wouldn't say that they're upper class, but that's what I'm saying. It depends on your definition.
They
of
would have
what-
at least been probably started
But
working
they're in
class,
circles
and they're
that-
definitely middle class at the least.
No way.
I think as
I'll
well.
say you're
It's
middle
not,
to
it's
upper,
not,
you know.
it's not,
You're
it's
saying
not,
they're
it's
middle
not, it's
class.
not just finances though.
No
There's
way.
because
So what class
apparently
they
like
in?
upper class like is like
He said they're
aristocracy.
Yeah, upper
Like,
class
you
is
need
a
to be
is a
born
blood thing.
into it. You
Yeah, yeah.
can't or marry into it. You
Yeah.
can't just become it just by finances because
Mm.
you might technically have more P, but
Mm.
these are owning land that
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
yeah,
you can't
yeah,
touch. Physically
yeah.
can't
There's a
touch.
lot of yeah, but that's
So-
what I'm saying. So what is
Yeah.
your so you're basically saying an
Mm.
upper class guy is basically upper class is someone that is owning a specific way, or do they have to talk a certain way, or they have to have a certain upbringing. a certain
I
way?
think there's bare metrics to it.
There's
man.
a lot.
there's
That's
lots.
why it's complicated.
Yeah, for
One of
everyone.
them is dental hygienist. I'm there. And the booked appointments. Because before I was
For
dodging
sure.
it.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah. I'm with you. I'm
in
with
the
you.
house, like, no one's like, why aren't we gone? Like,
Yeah.
now I'm like,
with
no,
you.
in my house, my own house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in the
that
diary,
don't-
man.
Yeah.
Doing
Like
upper
calendar.
class things don't make you upper class.
Let's
Not
not say
upper,
let's
let's
say upper
say
class. Let's say
middle.
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 Let's say
I'm
middle.
doing
Doing
I'm
middle
middle
class things.
Let me reach, though.
Yeah,
Can I-
you
that's-
can reach-
that's
No,
why
Oh,
I-
he's there. Stop taking away from him. He's there.
Oh, you want to be middle class?
No, he is.
I am.
Oh, you are
Yeah,
middle
yeah,
class.
yeah. You can't take that away
I
from
heard
me.
there's more class. I heard it's not just like lower, middle.
What
Up.
else
I
is there
heard
now?
there's like upper middle or
Yeah, there's
Let me at least get
new-
lower middle then.
yeah,
It
there's
stands middle then. Man's
Because
middle,
I
innit?
remember there was a thing when we were young. Were you?
I'm with you.
What you saying, middle as well?
Nah,
He's
I go
upper
dentist,
middle.
bro. I paid. I'll never forget, bro. My tooth was killing me, bro. I'll never forget it. Yeah. So I need to get this sorted
That
now,
acute
bro. I went
pain, man.
I went to the one at the bottom of the road. Yeah. Private
Oh, yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I said, bro, how much?
Had to
Bro,
drop
I
private.
paid
innit?
like
Had to drop
eight-
private.
I paid
We're
like
NHS.
8 bills,
We're
bro.
NHS.
It was a
Paid
private
like
thing.
8 bills for root canal. Bro, I could not like
That's because
last
you're
another
that's
day.
because you're working class and I've
Go.
worked
No,
hard.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying in general, like,
Mm.
like
So-
dental hygiene.
All right, so what are some of the, let's
man.
identify what we think, I'm not saying it's accurate, but
Uh-huh.
what we think are middle class activities or purchases or items or
Golf.
whatever.
All right, saying dental hygiene.
A golf.
Golf.
A golf.
Playing golf.
That's
Playing
how
golf.
golf.
I
Golf.
thought man's a GTI and that.
Golf.
No,
You saying golf? Alright, skiing trips.
Ski trips.
Yeah.
No, check it.
Ah, man.
Multiple holidays.
Facts.
Yeah,
Let's
Bro,
middle
I
class.
remember times where I didn't go on holiday
It's got
for
a point.
bare some holidays.
I ain't been on holiday. I didn't go on holiday for until Cyprus.
But what do you mean
swear.
from when though?
Since I'll say 6 years.
No, but you go away better
No,
on
but
tour. But you mean
No,
like actual
yeah,
holidays?
yeah, but I mean on
Okay,
holiday.
yeah,
I
yeah,
go
yeah,
away
okay.
on tour,
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah,
talking
fair,
about on
fair,
holiday, innit?
Yeah, I'm middle
Fair.
class, man. I'm middle class.
Yeah.
All right, so what would you say? Holidays?
You say
Multiple
holidays.
holidays.
Dentistry ain't
I'd
that
say
holiday.
if you have
I'm
children,
owning it.
education and extracurricular activities they can do after school.
Yeah.
Easy as well.
You could like if you can afford a tutor, that's a bit middle class, I think.
Shooter,
Nah,
karate,
you're doing middle class
swimming,
things. I don't make you middle
art.
class,
Is a
man.
nanny.
A nanny's certainly
Oh, if you
middle
got a
class.
nanny,
Oh,
you're
wait,
that's
I'm,
certainly
I'm gonna interject there. Just
Oh,
a couple
wait.
It's not if
Nah,
you've got a nanny, it's if
there's-
you grew up with a nanny.
No. But
You
you're
can
saying if you can
translate it, innit?
afford one.
We all
If
grew
you
up
can
working
afford
class.
one.
I don't think that's in question.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, we all
Facts.
grew up working class. No, but I think we could
But-
be middle class now.
But I will say, yeah, that getting like a au pair or whatever is seen as a middle class
That's
thing.
mental.
Yeah.
But if you pre how much an au pair is, it's actually cheaper
It's
than
more
nursery.
cost effective.
It's actually cheaper.
When
When you really no,
No.
actually.
Depends how many kids you got. Because
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
got,
yeah.
Mm.
But
I
generally, an
done,
au pair
I
is
done
cheaper.
a mortgage for a client who was an au pair and she's on like 40 bags. Nursery's not 40 bags. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I know someone that had an au pair, and the au pair was paid £400 a month.
Yeah, that's cheap.
But
that's slave labor, bro.
No. Let me finish.
That's
Two
crazy.
things.
That's mad.
One, they had to provide board and food,
Mm.
so you need to have the space in your
Yeah.
yard to
Mm.
be
Au
able to
pair's
do
the
that.
one that lives.
That's the
That
living
lives
in
in
the
the yard
yard.
and
And
basically
then
looks
the dad
after
has a
it.
fling with her like, after like 3 years or something.
And it kicks out. Now you
Yeah,
gotta get
yeah,
a new
yeah.
one.
But
Smoking.
apparently, the EU thing, when we obviously left the EU, it really affected that because
Okay.
a lot of them were coming over from the EU.
Of course they were.
But,
Mhm.
yeah, obviously. But now that can't run. So apparently, obviously, the price has gone up now. But in the days when we were part of the EU, apparently it was easier and it was more cost effective to have it if you had the space.
Anyway, let me check out about my week or.
Oh, is that? Oh, yeah.
You ever good
About
about
your middle
But
upper
the middle class.
There better be a good
What
story
do you
coming
do
from
this?
this.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't just interject a man like
No,
that.
I just want everyone.
A man's in free flow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
Jamie got his card detailed this week.
Go on.
It's democracy. Like we all get our.
Yeah, man.
No?
Yeah.
Get your 2 pence.
Yeah,
Go on,
it's
bro.
not even a cold week, but
Yeah.
I had a
Build it
slow.
up
I had
now.
a slow week.
Fuck off, man.
Oh, no.
Get him
No,
out of
quick,
here, man.
You interrupted for that.
Go on, say your thing.
No,
It's the shot.
no, like the week thing. I had a good week still. Like very, like at work.
In
That's-
which
that's
time,
one-
which metric, which
Money.
barometer?
I knew you was
Oh,
gonna say
right.
Yeah. I'm
Sure.
like, I had
Money.
Yeah, money.
go.
I had a
Glad.
good week in it, and that's more. When I was telling you, like, obviously, I went out on yesterday,
Mhm.
and that's more reason why I wanted to go out because I had a
Celebrations.
little celebrate.
Yeah.
Has
Yeah.
the market moved? The market, is it on the up?
Slightly. Well, it depends what you call up or down.
called
like-
it.
If you're
Yeah.
not buying, you don't
It's
wanna-
Depends if
getting
you're
better.
buying or
It's getting
selling.
better. Yeah. You called it still. It's getting better. But yeah, that's my week, man. Thanks.
See, cut man off.
Where can they find your
Nah, you can't do a
services?
shot for
Huh?
that.
Yeah,
Where can
man.
they find your services?
Do a
before?
shot, man.
Yeah, you can't get away
um,
with that, man. You got to do a shot
My
for that.
services, bro.
At Jamie the Broker, man.
Yeah, at Jamie the Broker. Yeah,
Come on,
at Jamie
bro.
the Broker. No, I just need to get better with the.
Mm.
The
I don't
jargon.
want to think it. No, I don't want to
Slogans.
put it out and then you message me and I don't see it for 2 weeks.
I
innit?
hear you.
So I'm not good with
Now
that.
they know.
I'm too busy.
Now they know
to
they
do
won't
that.
see it for
So what's the best way to contact you?
Email, but
Email.
I don't want to. Yeah,
Okay.
That's cool. Now you got to do a shot for
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, we're not-
That wasn't a pump more
Weren't
punchy
worthy.
enough.
Yeah.
What? Instead of
I
talking
don't
about the
think
same
it was a
thing
punch enough.
for 50 minutes. All right, cool.
For the
But
free
you said it's democracy. Everyone's voting.
No, yeah, I'm just saying. I just thought it's time to move on. But
Shout out to everyone who's working class, middle class, upper middle
All
as
of
well,
them, man.
lower
that's,
middle.
he said there's up.
Yeah. Shout out to all the au pairs who are out of work. There's work
Shout
there.
out to all the working class man that are struggling right
That's
now.
what I'm on.
Free
It's
living.
upper class.
It's-
Upper class.
You know what I mean? And cost of living at the moment, people are struggling, bro.
I'm
Like,
working
you know what I
class
mean?
with good teeth.
Come on, man.
No, big up the working class, innit? Like, big them up. But we was talking about his teeth, innit? That's where it
Oh,
started.
yeah, that was all, man.
Do you know what I mean? Shout out them, man.
Hopefully our children will be middle and upper class.
Fingers
Man,
crossed.
that's the main
Yeah,
thing.
that's it.
Let's let us
That's what it
strive,
comes
man.
down to, really.
Fingers crossed, man.
Inshallah.
What was top of the list that we wanted to talk about today?
I'm happy to go with either, man.
It's your world, Rich.
I don't remember. I've had a couple of shots.
Oh,
Let's rate it back.
So what are we talking
300
about?
episodes.
Well, as long as obviously no one worries about anyone else's week.
What?
sorry, no.
Still free man.
That's why I got mine in.
Interjections.
Obviously, everyone's week
While
is
he's
about
looking
it.
for topics, how was your week?
How was your week?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, is it me?
The career twist, I can see.
Nah, not even, bro. Not even. But
Really
yeah, look,
die?
listen, I'm still working class out here.
Oh,
I'm
violent,
working
getting
class.
violent.
Yeah,
so-
so
I
I've
go
been.
spar every day. No, it's about spar.
Man's telling me
How much you
every
spend on
day.
gym a month?
It's not every day. It's not every day. It's not every day. But yeah, no. Look, listen. My thing now is just I've been really focusing on the health thing. So
Amen.
I've been getting up early. Generally,
How early? Because some man say early. I know.
No,
a
he's
guy
an early riser.
who says
My-
early, and he means like
He's
8,
an early
9
riser.
o'clock.
No. My
That's
thing
not early.
is generally I start work at 7:30 more time.
Oh, okay.
So my class
Boy, that is
starts
long.
at
That's early
6:15.
You're up at 5:30.
So yeah. So I'm up at 5. I'm in the gym for 6. And yeah, I'm in the gym for 6 and I'm in for an hour. have a shower, and then I'm ready to work. So, but I've realized since having a little one, it's like if I go in the morning, it's done. Afternoon time is family time. I can't do the both thing because before it was like I'll finish work, try go gym after work. By the time I come home, she's sleeping. I wake up, she's asleep. But I live in the same yard. 3 days I ain't seen her.
Before you know it, you're on the blocks getting this.
Yeah. But it feels good. I've just had to accept that sleep is go bed earlier. Like.
Yeah.
And
do you know what? You're not missing out. What are you missing out on?
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
What are you missing out on?
Other than Champions League.
10:30. I'm in bed by 10:30.
No, this one's like you lot are good, bro. I couldn't tell you.
Oh, you got back kind of
And I
late,
need to
innit?
be better, bro. I couldn't tell you the last time I went to bed before 12.
No,
That is
I'm at
10:30.
10:30.
And the thing is, this
Post
Whoop
that.
band, it
Post
doesn't.
10:30.
But I wake up at 7:30.
Yeah, the Whoop band, it bakes everything up. So it tells you when you go to sleep, how much recovery you got. And so that's been the main thing is getting in early, getting the gym.
I was going to say, do you feel better for it? But I think the value in it is being able to be the family man.
Yeah. And I genuinely like feel better. Like feel better, I'm physically better, all of that. So yeah, but that's generally my weeks at the minute, man. Just trying to focus
your metrics
on
are
that.
looking good as well. Like you
Metrics
posted
are
in the group, man.
See the data.
Yeah, the metrics.
Yeah,
The metrics
yeah,
are
Man, I
looking
get
good,
controlled
man.
by AI nowadays.
That's it. That's another
Addictions.
story. Yeah, it's a
new
mad
thing.
addiction. It's true.
I can't
It
lie,
is
keep
true.
up because I do look forward to the spa posts in the mornings.
Motivational and
I
that.
actually do.
You start getting attached to
Yeah,
it.
like,
Yeah.
what's
Like,
90
see,
today?
like,
Like,
Yeah,
See-
posted the steam
Nah,
room.
okay.
It is addictive. Seeing like how much work you've done that day and all the metrics and people that do steps. Like I need to do my steps. It's not
They
a
work.
bad addiction to have, innit? But
They work.
yeah,
They work.
that's
I hear it.
basically
Shout out
just
to you,
focusing on the like you, Dan. Focusing on yourself, man.
Should we get into the first topic then?
No, there's weeks, man.
There's
There's
two
two
weeks.
weeks.
Sorry, my bad. My bad.
We say it deep.
My bad,
We
fellas.
say it deep.
They say you're weak.
We're on the clock, but my bad, fellas.
Let me ask you a quick little question. Anyway, my week's been over. I got my house back after 15 years, but
Your house what?
I got my house back.
Congrats. That's
Congratulations, bro.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, let me
Shout
ask you a question.
Shout out to
Imagine, I'm
Shelter.
meant to link one guy, yeah? Watch this. I will ask you a question.
Go on.
I'm meant to link one brother, but he's cool, man. And he said, yeah, we're going to meet. Imagine I say, I'm not going to get specific. Imagine we
Yeah.
say, we're
This
going to meet you
place.
this day at this time.
Mm.
Yeah? In a couple of weeks.
Mm.
But we ain't spoken for those 2 weeks at that time, yeah? But it comes to imagine that today. It
Crunch
comes to
time.
that Friday or whatever day it is. Would you still expect, I've got there at that time, innit? That we spoke about 2 weeks ago, innit? So I rang him 10 minutes there, he's not there, 10 minutes, ring him, oh, go on, he goes, bro, you ain't spoke to me in 2 weeks.
No.
So if you ain't spoke to
I've
someone
had
in
this
those couple
conversation
weeks,
about
Nah, I don't change nothing.
would you
stuff.
still think
Yellow
that
card
meeting's on, innit?
That's a
yellow
great
card.
question.
Slash a red card.
Yeah.
Because it happens.
It's done.
Like if I spoke to you, if I ain't cancelled on you,
Right.
to me, I
Yeah,
still think
yeah,
he's
yeah,
on.
It's not cancelled, isn't it?
It's
Yeah,
not
it's not
cancelled,
cancelled.
innit?
Yeah.
We
He
agreed.
made an assumption. He just assumed.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
then, no, bruv, do you know how many people like that?
Yeah,
I
no,
love
I
it,
know.
man.
You should,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
yeah,
like, you know,
yeah,
people
yeah.
be like, oh, you should just text me
Yeah.
a couple days before, like, raw.
Nah.
Yeah, we still meeting up.
I do think, like you said, let's say we was meeting like today on a Saturday. I do think a check-in on a Friday just
But
think
I ain't spoke to
is
you.
nice.
But I ain't spoke to you since a week ago,
Uh-huh.
or whatever. When we
Yeah,
decided to
midweek
come,
maybe,
Yeah.
innit? Yeah.
But you
But-
still think, well, these come.
I
You
hear
I still said, yeah, you're coming.
To be
know what
fair,
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
fair, I'll always like say I started like that. I would not hit. I would shout, man. The day probably before, just say, boom,
Check in.
we're still on. We're still on
Yeah,
for 2
yeah,
a.m.,
yeah.
2 p.m. or
if
whatever.
that doesn't happen,
Yeah.
I'm still going.
Yeah.
I'll be there. I'd rather be there with egg on my face than let man
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's
That's
be
like,
like, oh,
But if you're the one that's gone there and he hasn't turned up, would you be like, what? How come you?
Yeah.
yeah,
I'll be
I'll be
back.
like, what kind of
Yeah, I'm
operation are we
true.
running?
Yeah.
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 like, what did you need from me? Like, it's nice for the check-in.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
That's nice, but it's not mandatory.
No, it's just
Yeah,
courtesy.
that's
Like, we
nice
agreed
courtesy.
already.
Yeah, that's just
that's what
courtesy.
I'm
Yeah, what did we
reality
speak
is-
about 2 weeks ago?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, what's what? It just gets cancelled because man don't talk.
So
It
everyone's
don't
on
make
what I'm
sense.
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
No.
You understand?
Yeah, no,
I agree.
So you were
I agree.
chewing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man got there and man's like, yo, yeah. He goes, what do you mean? What man's not? what do you mean?
Especially if it's
Yeah.
Quay. Like, if I've gone out of the way, I'm
Because he's
vexed.
also not told you he's not coming.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
That's
the
the big
difference. So if we said, oh, we'll meet here at 5:30 and then no one said anything, that technically still stands.
It's a meeting, innit? We're
Yeah,
meeting-
until
we're meeting
someone
at
says,
2 p.m.
oh,
at this point, innit?
yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's a waste of time. So then we basically his viewers. We should only speak the day before to organize.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that 2 weeks ago, you just said,
Yeah,
"No,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
that's in
It
the
didn't
air now,
happen.
man."
Yeah.
Like, why did we speak?
I thought it was just me then.
What was the point of us
I
chatting?
thought.
But
No, you're in the
It's
right.
funny
still.
saying that because I've had experiences where you don't say nothing. Not that the person doesn't turn up,
Mhm.
but then they'll like or I'll check in and be like, "Oh, we still meeting up," and they're like, "Yeah, of course." And I was like, "Oh, well, you didn't."
Of course, you off.
Yeah.
I'll be honest though. I'll be honest. You see these sort of scenarios, they kind of show the man didn't want to meet up in the first place. Bro.
Probably.
Often.
Because
Yeah,
in truth,
yeah.
you should have had some sort of talk.
It
Well,
That
like
might not have been that deep in this
Yeah.
situation, but in terms of these sorts of things, you know, like when you think, oh, it's kind of long.
It's an optional one.
It's kind of long, so you might
He's,
not say
he's waiting
nothing.
for you
No,
to
we're not-
say,
we're not meeting for the
"I'm
burger."
coming. Yeah.
We're not going to a spot. We're not going to a spot.
Yeah, did you hit him up to say it's still on there?
Day before thing.
No, we're not meeting for that. But I'm just saying, if a man don't confirm, try closer to it. But
I think
a lot
it's
of man,
platform.
you know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start hitting up man
Just do
day
it.
before.
That's it.
Because I know how other
just
man
you gotta-
goes.
you gotta
that's
check in with
that's what I'm on.
Yeah,
Because
you know what I mean?
in my head, I'm just like, I can't trust that you'll be there.
Yeah, it
So
clears
I'm
up.
just gonna
Yeah,
be like,
yeah,
"Are we
yeah,
still
yeah.
good for so and so?"
Wait, did you not talk on the day? Like, on the
No,
day of the
no.
meeting, you just
No, I
Okay, so you just turned up.
Because the way I am, I just think if I told you
We said it.
Friday the 15th,
I'm gonna
Man,
I'm
I'm
gonna
checking.
throw a little spanner. Yeah, is the person black?
Oh,
What kind of
Is
thing
it?
is
No.
this?
What are you doing?
No.
What are you doing
Hear
right
what I'm
now?
saying.
What's
Let me land. Not spanner.
Oh, we don't overlap.
No. But is it a cultural thing? Like, if it was,
nah, it's not.
is it a cultural
not.
thing?
It's
Is my
I
question.
think
It's
I
not.
think it's a thing about
It's
certain
people.
man that
Poor form.
It's
will-
people.
It's poor form, but
Just
I
poor
will
form.
judge you.
I've
and
had
your
Natty, I've had it
seriousness
from
on that.
Yeah, 100%.
From any
But
culture.
I don't
in
think
a-
you're not serious.
Yes.
Like,
100%.
I don't think it's a culture. I think it's an ends thing. It's not a culture.
An
No,
ends thing, not
I
a
think
cultural
it's
thing.
a people thing because I've had
Yeah.
it in an older life when
In
dating.
an older life.
in a previous life.
Previous life.
If you don't,
behind me now.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Hey, he's a Buddha.
No, it's Titanic. When he was on the Titanic.
older life.
In an
older life.
yeah,
Reincarnation.
I've moved on since that life. Yeah, like even when dating and you're asking and you say, "Oh, let's meet up on so and so day,"
Oh, I hear what you're
and then
saying,
you might not speak. Let's say it's the day, and no one
yeah.
says
Les is covering
anything.
his back.
Yeah.
You know how it
In my
goes.
older life.
Yeah, you know how it goes. And then you don't say nothing because we've said, "Oh, we'll meet."
Tinder days.
And
The era, yeah. That's the name of the era. The Tinder era.
I was never on Tinder. Let's get it straight.
Bumbles.
It's not. Yeah.
Free promotion.
So then you'll be like, "Oh, we're still meeting it," and then they'll be like, "Well, yeah, of course." So, but for me, it's like I need to check.
I think
that
with
we're
dating, that
still-
must be crazy.
But that's because you want to check because you want to make sure she's still coming.
Man can get
It's the
stood up.
same- It's the same thing.
And you know what it is?
It ain't the
Especially
same
where
thing,
on
it's
that
different.
scenario is different because you might have bought something. Like you've invested.
Oh, you're
into
looking
it.
at it, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you're just double checking. But me, like your situation, I'll probably shout man the day before.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
double
just
check
to
it.
make sure.
Just to double check.
Now, what was your?
But I'm
But
not
you're-
mad if you've just turned
But you're
up.
shouting him just the day before, just to double check. Means
Yeah.
that means what? That don't mean that.
No, I'm just
Just
reconfirming.
confirmation.
But I would only do that now.
It's a
So,
lack
like,
of
if I
trust.
rang, like today, I didn't feel like I had to do that every week.
No.
Okay.
But it didn't
Yeah,
matter because man did it, innit? Like, we
Yeah,
said, I
know,
said it was
but
going to
like,
be
you
there.
just said, "Yo,
Stand up.
We got to understand it,
Ready
innit?
to-
Yeah.
I spoke to you. I will be here.
Yeah. Now, what is the black thing? Why did
So let me clarify.
Hey, don't. You're going to let him bury himself.
We should have just moved on.
Hey, yo.
Right,
I'll
so-
send this to the blog.
So what I'm saying,
Clip it.
if
Say
it
it
was
loud
if
and
it was somebody else, like a white don or whatever, it's a corporate setting or whatever, you might just think he's gonna be there. But why do you feel like you have to do like you? Why would you feel like you need to shout a man? If it was someone else, if it was one of your clients that wasn't black or from this culture or whatever, you might just turn up and think
No,
that would never happen.
I'll do that.
Or we do it with everyone.
Yeah, I'm like
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
It's good form to just
Yeah,
double
it's
check.
not- like we shouldn't need to like
I do
feel
with
like we
everyone.
should. For me, I don't feel like you should have to check in.
No, you
Yeah.
shouldn't have to.
Do you get me?
You shouldn't
Like,
have to.
You shouldn't have to check in.
I just think it only harms you. Like, say if you aren't trusting of them.
yeah, it
Or
harms
they're gonna,
your own
like, you're only
time.
harming yourself. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah,
go
yeah.
travel
Yeah,
X, Y, Z,
yeah,
waste your time.
But I think do I do it? Maybe one to me, it's just like what is in my diary. I'm going.
that's
innit?
me. Yeah.
Yeah, because if I don't put it in, it doesn't happen. Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
things
that's
happen.
business
You
D,
forget.
I'd say you ask for a discount or something, man.
Yeah. 100%.
Something back. Let me
Yeah,
get a
something
reduction
back.
on them fees.
Yeah.
Charging me all this.
I wish the world worked like that. I wish it worked like that. My thing's the same with time as well. If man tell
No,
fruit,
you're-
I
yeah,
genuinely
yeah, yeah.
believe.
I used it early today.
You're sharp with it.
I'm
No, he's punctual.
He's punctual.
like that. If I tell you 3 o'clock,
I
I'll be
respect
at
it.
2:45.
I respect it.
You know what I mean? If you tell me,
That's rare.
I'm gonna chuck some blame. Mandem have ruined my timing.
No, because yeah, Les was.
No, go
You
on.
might-
go on.
No, you have been.
Because I'm always on time, even like early. if that you want to call it on time, however you say
Setting
it.
up and that.
But because man them aren't on
Tables
time, I'm now like,
Man had been
oh,
taking
fuck.
the piss out of you, basically.
Let me just,
Percentages,
I
yeah.
can't take that,
So
man.
being on time means you're too late.
I
Still.
can't take that, man.
bro, it's
No,
jarring.
I
I don't
hate
like it,
people
bro.
that are late.
Before.
Do you not see me? I hate lateness, bro. I don't know why. It just
Same.
drives me mad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm like that.
yeah. Like, I feel like I'm punctual. Today, I
Don't
was
put
a bit late.
Mitigation.
You don't have to explain
I'm
yourself.
punctual though, am I not?
No, I don't.
I think you're alright.
Am I not?
I think you're right.
I think, yeah, more time.
I think you're right.
More time.
I'm not saying today's late.
Yeah,
Like today could have easily been a little traffic jam or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
You
No,
weren't
I just
late.
want to get a gift, innit? So I had to find a shop. It's not mine.
Go
I've got a
mention
gift
the
as well.
gift.
Was it on time? But it's calm.
Yeah,
But
but-
wait,
You know this area more.
Come on.
And that was
Come
at your
on.
yard. Don't try
Come on.
it. That was at your yard.
Come on.
Was
Way
the-
away from my
No,
yard.
no.
Miles away from
No,
it.
was the duppy rate at your yard?
Bruv,
No,
there's
was the
no-
duppy rate
He
at your
said,
yard?
what
said
duppy
you got
rate
the
is.
same
No, I
hours
don't know
in
what
a day,
duppy rate is.
It's a
Duppy rate, I don't know what that is.
New collab.
Sorry, duppy white. Duppy white.
Man's merging.
Oh, you weren't in the meetings? Oh, you weren't in the meetings.
Focus on your.
You weren't in the meetings. Alright, cool.
Who could you have one number 5 meeting? That one was there.
All I'm saying is he had Duppy White already at
I
his
hear
yard.
you. I hear
You'd
you.
have to go
I
out his way.
didn't, but
I
I went and bought it because I like to make sure that I'm paying so that he's got numbers on the thing.
Hey,
But
man.
for me, I had to find. I'm not from this area, innit? So I had
Cool.
to find a shop.
No,
You have to
and we
explain yourself.
respect it.
I can take it back in.
Before we go on topic, Dom, you're
Your week.
Was
longest
the
week.
week of that, you know.
So we got about
just let me
30
read up
seconds,
quickly. It was my daughter's first parents' evening still. So
Oh,
it's actually
big-
something,
big
something,
stuff.
something, 300th episode on that, man.
Big stuff. Landmarks.
Yeah, first parents' evening, she aced it still. She said that
Shock.
she was social.
No
She
shot.
said that she's excelling in all of her phonics
God.
and all of them sort of things. She's
Come
in
on.
reception at the moment.
How'd it make you feel?
You know what it is?
You
I
cry?
don't
You
think
tear up?
I didn't tear up. I didn't even tear up when they were born and that. Like,
Soldier.
one of them
Nah.
ones, yeah. Come on.
Say nothing.
But I felt proud. I was like over the moon. Like, you know, people say they're over the moon. Like, you feel up there, so like I'm like, I feel like I was looking down on.
No,
the
when it's your
teachers and
kids though, you can tear up.
that. It's crazy. It's crazy.
You
With
think
me,
you
I don't
pass?
know. I don't
No,
know.
I'll give man a pass for that.
About what though?
If you no, obviously,
Just anything.
you see, like,
You know what I mean?
obviously, we're man that don't have kids yet. This is gonna sound like, but you know, like when I didn't have kids, I probably would have made a comment like that as well. Like how? But you know, when you actually have a kid, yeah, the feed, like, it's just different, bro. I can't describe it, bro. Like, obviously, I didn't cry. Obviously, on my wedding day, didn't cry on the birth. But bro, when I dropped him to nursery and I put him in
always
someone
meant
else's
this.
I remember you
care,
saying
obviously, I
that.
didn't cry. But bro, like, if there was a moment,
That was
it
the
would have been
closest
that
you come.
moment.
Yeah.
I think
Like, once you, it's hard to.
it's hard to describe. I mean, with this week, the pride could have brought me to tears.
Okay.
Like the pride was high.
proud.
That's
Because I'm
good.
sitting there like,
That's good.
yo, I've put you in the care of these people and you're representing
Mm.
without us having to
That's
tell
what it
you,
is, yeah.
yo,
yeah.
you're yourself, but yourself
You're
is
moving
cold.
proper, innit?
Like to the point of, yeah.
And it makes
telling
you
us.
feel better. It makes you feel like you've done a good job.
Done something, yeah.
You're doing what I told you.
Validation.
I like that.
You done well. You done
And
well. Like
it's
me,
calm.
me and my missus were all high fiving each other afterwards.
that's
Like,
calm.
yo,
Let's have some more.
And what's happening tonight?
The enjoyment carried over.
It's also calm if man cry though.
that's
Like,
true.
no,
Oh, yeah.
it's absolutely
Depends
calm.
what you're crying over. Though.
Oh,
It does.
No, because Richie, he's a crier, isn't it? Richie
How
cries.
dare you?
When you went to Spa, did he cry?
You cried in the spa.
In the
Depends on
sauna,
the
in the sauna.
I miss spending time with you, man. Do you know what it is? Let's have a real cover.
No, it's hot in there.
No, but for real though, what
No, there was nothing to cry
to
about.
me,
in the sauna.
to me, crying is about more grief,
Mm.
yeah, or overwhelming happiness. But even the overwhelming happiness, I've never done.
Yeah, I ain't hit overwhelming happiness cry.
So I can understand. So if someone said to
No,
me,
I did.
they cried
Bag
at
of
birth,
grief,
I have.
though.
I did.
Bag
I
of
did. I
grief.
did.
No, grief is mad. Grief is
No, I
mad.
hate
Bag of
overwhelming
grief.
happiness. I'm not really. I don't.
Yeah.
Jamie chatting shit. I'm not really a crier like that. But
You cried on my wedding day.
yes.
Crier.
But I was overwhelming happiness.
Yeah, that's cold.
And I didn't see it coming, bro.
That's cold.
He cried for
You
me.
won't see.
I didn't cry for you.
You didn't cry. You
I didn't cry for you.
didn't
I didn't cry for you. Don't smile.
Mikey Lee.
Even before, man were like, "Are you probably gonna cry?" I was like, "No, why? Why would I cry?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I
why?"
find it bare funny when man are like, no, just say you don't know.
No, but honestly, yeah, love you, bro.
I don't think I'll cry for
Big
my
day.
brother's wedding.
I wouldn't, bro. I did not expect to be doing that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's no reason for me
It's
to.
overwhelming.
But then, man, do drinks and
Yeah.
Emotions all over the place.
Fam.
Yeah, yeah.
The ugly
fun.
cry, the
Yeah.
hyperventilating thing,
You know,
all of that.
Viola Davis.
you said grief, yeah? It's mad. Like, the grief I've had in my life, I've never cried over grief.
I'm
It's
boogie
weird.
like that though.
Like,
I'm
I don't.
boogie
Obviously,
like
I
that as
feel
well.
it, but the tears.
Oh,
just-
is it? Nah, man. I've
Nah,
had some.
man.
I
Like
had
grandparents
some-
have passed.
I
Like,
had
I
some
just
You didn't cry when
ones.
Granny died?
no.
Oh no, I was.
Yeah, you
I had to let it
I
out.
think I did that. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Crazy.
like I'm like it's. I don't know grief. I don't know what it is, man.
Do you know what I've clocked about me? I'm more like if I see you crying, if I see you man crying,
Right.
I'm
It'll
probably
set you
gonna
up.
cry.
Yes.
But
that's
usually
another
I'm
one.
not. Gonna, I just can't see my man them ups. I can't see man vulnerable like that.
Like
It'll
there's
affect
certain,
me.
certain man have told us that like their parents, like during COVID, and a man sent
Yeah.
us a voice note about their parents passing
Bro, that
away.
messed
And
me
I'll
up.
tell you the truth, I shed tears.
Same.
I sat there
Oh,
and I
yeah,
listened
yeah,
to my
yeah.
man them
Yeah.
cry
I remember.
and talk, and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, nah. Shit. And that's not even me. That was just, it was
Yeah.
mad. I was really
Yeah.
listening to it, and I'm like, rah.
Just
And
inherited the thing. innit?
yeah,
It's kind of mad.
I
That's
felt what he felt, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
I
You know what I
played
mean?
that voice note once. I've never played
No,
it again
got rid of
because
it.
yeah, grief is a thing that I'm not great at, and the mad thing is as you get older,
no
you're
one's
more
good
susceptible to go through it.
It's always a frequency.
You know, your
Naturally.
shoulders are getting older. It's
Yeah.
natural, right? But it's an area where I've always kind of I don't know if shied away, but it's like, it's just a place that you never
It's not a
really,
nice
it's not a
thing,
nice
innit?
place
Yeah.
to go, innit?
How do you train for
And
that?
yeah,
Like,
say
yeah.
your things
Calm.
on that voice note was powerful, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'll never play that again. But that's when you know you've got a real like respect and a love for someone when they're in pain. Instantly, you're in the same
you feel
pain.
pain.
You're in that same place, innit? But yeah, man.
Shout out to you.
Man can
Dom.
cry.
Pride.
Let
That
them
little
cry.
one,
Yeah,
though,
but
man.
man
That's
can
cool,
cry.
man.
Yeah,
Big
big
up,
up,
big up,
big up.
big up, big up.
Trust me.
More of that, man.
One of the things. Oh, go on.
No, go on.
Now shoot your shot, bro. I can see you.
Oh, he
You
wants to go
gotta-
to topics.
you gotta take-
He's
no,
like,
no,
yeah,
we're already- it's been like an hour.
I don't want to.
He went to skip his week
No,
for the
no,
topics.
no, no.
I'm good. That was a week. That was
No,
a week.
but Dom, but it's great
No,
because Dom
there's a
actually led
segue.
us
Go on,
into
segue.
the segue
Oh,
of
that's cool.
a topic.
Come on.
So recently, or it's actually been going on a little bit longer, but Benzino is the father of
I
Quelly Ray.
didn't know this, you know. I didn't know that was a
Source
Pops.
magazine.
Yeah, he was the
Benzino.
founder of Source.
Yeah, I've heard
Source
that.
magazine had beef
Heard
with Eminem and a few other people.
They brushed him, man.
And he's come out. I think she did an interview with Angie Martinez and was saying that he went around. He left. I think her and her mum.
They've been beefing for ages.
Yeah,
like,
to live in a
indirecting
car, blah blah.
Lived in hotels.
and he supposedly was asking her for money. And then he's come out and said that he thinks it's okay for parents to ask their
The
children
youths for money.
for money. So,
Discuss.
Yeah, I think that's calm.
That's easy, man. My thing is this: your parents shouldn't even be asking you for money. That's my thing.
Say that again.
Go
So
on.
you're
Oh,
saying
okay.
what's easy? You said something's easy. Oh,
No,
you mean
the
it's
whole-
Like, you
the
have to
whole-
remember,
the
you have to
whole
remember,
topic.
yeah, the whole like for depending on a man's upbringing or a man's how you grew up, yeah.
Mm.
We're from the trenches, isn't it? So when you're from the trenches, there should never be a situation where people around you, or especially parents, should ever have to ask for money.
But this is at a big age. He's at a big age, isn't it?
oh yeah,
He's an old man.
Yeah,
or not
yeah, but
old man,
even to
See, why do you say? Do you say that as in if they need it, you've got it for them,
what do
or
class as needing?
or they shouldn't find themselves in that situation?
Well,
Yeah.
what,
That's
what,
what
do
I
you-
get to
what do you mean find themselves?
No, could you say there should never be like a situation?
What's going on there?
Yeah,
Two touches.
I saw that,
yeah. I was like, what's
going on? We're on fast, man. You'll be a big pass of coke.
for the audio listeners, yeah,
He's middle class, man.
but you know, you're saying there shouldn't be a situation where a parent asks a kid. But I was thinking, is it because the kid should just give it if the parent, air quotes, needs it, or are you saying the parent should never be in a situation where they're asking
Their child.
their
Oh, I get
offspring?
what you. Okay, so what I would say to that is the parent having to feeling like they have to ask their. I'm assuming she's a multimillionaire
Yeah,
For-
you'd say.
for
Money.
money.
Mhm.
It's a sad situation, isn't it?
Yeah, bad.
Regardless, isn't it?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
situation is sad, so something is not right on either end, isn't it?
Okay.
Okay.
Because your parents selling you
What
out.
is
and-
it?
Like even the Pogba situation with his brothers, and
Yeah.
all that whole.
That's kind of sad.
That's a sad situation.
Shouldn't be
Isn't it?
seeing things like that. Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? That's a
But what, like, if you look at I don't know, let's say Marcus Rashford. Surely his mum can ask him for P, and it's not a thing.
Yeah, but when you say asking for P, like what my thing is, if I'm multi-millionaire rich, like the people around me,
Shouldn't have to ask. Yeah, you
they're
should
always
be
going to
They
be
should
in a
just be on
position to
payroll.
feel
kind of
like
thing.
Yeah.
not even as much payroll. I'm just saying they're going to be in a position to not have to
need or
They shouldn't need.
desire.
If
But-
I-
yeah,
if
yeah.
I-
Yeah,
if
yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
I
like
hate you. That's the
you-
point.
If you feel like you need to do extra stuff to gain money from me, I feel like there's something.
There's a
something
disconnect.
wrong.
Something's
Yeah.
off in it.
Something's off in it.
Based on that, they don't get on.
There
Yeah,
is some
yeah.
mitigation, so where
But
they
all
don't
it is he
get
feels
on.
like he deserves more money. That's all it comes down to is what you think you should get from that person, isn't it?
Yeah.
But if you
Like,
in
if you
his
break
case,
it
Do you know
right
what it
down.
is?
They've been
Like,
arguing
I
about
feel like
that,
I should get loads of tickets to drink
Da,
about
da,
though,
da.
but it is what it is. Like, sometimes,
Hey, air it out. This is
sometimes you just feel
Family
like
court,
you should
mate.
get certain tables and like, just because you've grown up with the person. But
Let's
sometimes
talk. Let's
they
talk,
care more
man.
about money than
Always-
your family. But it is what it is. But it's
D,
not
what
that
you got to do?
not
Take
that
my
deep
man to a
sometimes.
spa.
Just make sure you shout me the day before. innit?
Nah, Jamie Patters me.
No, go on, you
Like based on obviously on, I think like obviously, like if my mum asks me for money, I'm running it straight. Do you know what I mean? You're getting it right.
Yeah.
But obviously in that situation, they're strained. They don't talk. If we're not talking and you wasn't there, I probably no. I'm not
Let
running
me ask
nothing.
you something.
How much time did I ask my mum for money? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If-
I just see it
And
like
he
that.
wasn't. Yeah, if
Aye,
he wasn't there.
If Dad
Yeah.
Church asks you for P, does he get it?
Yeah.
Questions asked?
How much?
For
So
what?
some
You said-
questions.
Yeah.
You'd ask him
How
some
much?
questions, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say for what. I'll just say how much.
And
You
he's
wouldn't even
getting
say
it.
for what?
No, I'll just say how much. I wouldn't even ask him what it's for. I'll be
Big
honest.
Well,
business.
is there a number that you would say is too much?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When the checks and balances.
But I'm saying, is it based on what you can give, or is it based on what you think the value that you put in? What he's asking
What
for?
it's based on, for me, what I give him is what I can
What
give.
you can give. yeah.
Or like, do different people have different tiers?
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
100%.
That's what I'm saying.
Me,
You
I'm
wanna
getting
my
the-
mum, I'm giving
Yeah,
my
I'm
mum
saying,
more.
you're giving your mum
Yeah,
all your money,
business,
innit?
yeah.
No, I'm
Platinum
saying-
pack.
It goes my mum,
Me.
my mum,
Let me get
me,
started, man.
my dad,
My brother.
my
Sport
and
invites.
Richie's lost.
How dare you?
I'm joking, but yeah, it's definitely a tier system. Like even I'll be honest, like even with like my brethren's cousins, I'm not every like say I won the lottery, not everyone's getting the same amount.
Yeah, I'm here for that.
Yeah, not everyone's getting the same amount.
Yeah, I'm here for that.
I think with this
I'm
is
here
one
for
of them
that.
ones where this is like we're having this conversation as like normal human beings, innit? Like when they're working or doing whatever we're doing. And
These
making
man
our
got
peas.
millions on
But these men have got mad peas.
Yes.
But then it's like not to quash the subject, but it's like this shouldn't be on the internet, bro.
Yeah, turn the
Like,
cameras.
between
let's
turn
say-
the cameras
First and
off for
This
a
says a
minute.
lot. When you put the face
Right.
front camera,
Yeah.
it
All
gets
it
sick,
does
man.
is like, I see my man, was it Benzino? Or
Benzino,
whatever, like, I
yeah.
see him doing like this think piece about all like how.
What did you
he's
like a
supposed-
live or something?
No,
Yeah,
like
it
something
was,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Like,
it
but
was
you
so live.
open it to everyone to discuss you lot's situation.
Now we're
We
chatting
don't-
about you.
Right, like,
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
don't know what you lot's relationship is
Yeah, yeah,
properly.
yeah.
We
Same
don't know.
phone that you're doing that, you could
Right.
call her. You know.
You could have just right.
You know what
Should've
this
been at WhatsApp at least.
The same
Like,
thing it reminds me of. Recently, 21 Savage's dad come on, and it's like, bro, it's so
Yeah.
cringy
Nasty
because
business.
I
Ugly
understand
stuff, man.
that there could be a breakdown in relationship and man might have not been, or whatever it is, but you need to deal with these things off because it's only going to make it worse once
it
it becomes
offline.
public.
It's the generation we're living in, bro. Unfortunately.
no,
It's mad that it's dragging the elders in as well.
Yeah.
The man are they can't
That's
do
hard, man.
they can't
Yeah.
do Apple Pay, fam. But
Yeah.
they
If
want to-
we're not, bro, if you weren't there, bro, don't. Why are you
Yeah,
shouting
that's
me,
poor,
bro?
man.
Now I'm up.
Is there a
Go away.
cutoff of how often and probably how much someone can keep asking? Because I was watching Obi Mikel John, which not John Obi Mikel,
Get it
apparently,
right.
Yeah.
on I can't remember Real Ferdinand's
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah, whatever it is.
Really good episode. And he was talking about African players and that back home, once you make it, everyone's
I saw
just
this.
like, oh, we need this, we need that, we need this. And a couple of years ago, he was like, I'm done giving you lot P. And then there was like, yeah, we're like, we'll either give us P or we'll go to the press. But then he was like, do what you want. And then you just cut him off.
Who's he cutting off?
His family.
Like his
back home in,
family.
That's why I got
On Nigeria.
I got a big issue with stuff like that. Because to me, like when you're really from the trenches and really from the bottom, like if you manage to get to the top, your duty is to support the people that you come from.
Duty.
100%.
But what you're saying is, how far does it go? Kind of
How far does it go?
neighbors and that.
Your sister's friend.
No, but
is-
I guess
obviously it depends on your relationship.
the
with people,
example.
innit?
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
yeah.
the example he used was like his, like let's say his sister. I don't know if you've got a sister, but the example he's got a sister, and then she gets married, and then they just keep having like bare kids, and then it's like, oh, like we're having another kid. Like, can you pay for his first birthday? And then you have another kid, and it's like, oh, pay for its christening and this
No,
and
that's
that.
getting
And
crazy.
then
You're not.
I think that's
You're
where
not
I
the.
get
You're not the youth. Like, you're not the
level.
Where's his dad?
How long has he been retired as well?
We
Like,
got
he's been
to
retired
bring
for a
it closer
minute,
to
man.
home. We got to bring it closer because it's hard. I think we got to bring it more to us.
Yeah.
It's harder
Yeah.
to talk about.
Well, boy, the only comparison, my grandma still sends barrels back to Jamaica, fam, and she's been up to get me. Like,
Like, you got to bring it
yeah,
closer.
what I'm saying, like, that's the closest
Yeah.
thing that I can kind of understand, like from our level, because
It's
and
true.
look, and one thing is, look, family abroad, look, sometimes the setup isn't great, for them, but they might think when you come over here,
Bruv,
like,
they always
everything's
think whenever
rosy.
you go back there, they think that you're some millionaire,
You
bruv.
think you're a
Yeah,
millionaire.
Don't
But
know
they
that man's
understand the
working
struggles
and
of over
it's
here.
difficult and that.
Do you get what I'm saying? But what you can give, even if it's a barrel or give and they'll appreciate. Well,
Something.
they should,
I would say
hopefully.
I'm quite generous, to be fair. I think I'm quite, I think I'm a generous person.
I'd
So
say
more
so.
time I will give if I can.
Yeah.
No, my parents hit me up.
Can
for
you give
anything
more?
that's done.
Who than
Do you
than,
feel
than
like
asked?
you feel like you can give? No. Do you feel like now you can give? Do you feel like you've given enough?
Where I am now, I think I could give probably give.
You could always give more, I think, for the most part. if you're being
probably
honest
could.
with
But I
yourself.
feel like
can you give more and not harm yourself at the minute?
probably.
And you got to give more.
Then you can give more. Yeah.
Okay. I hear where you're coming from with that. Still.
Man,
But then
don't WhatsApp me after that.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, hell, why would I watch that?
He's
No,
getting,
I'm
he's getting lined up.
No, but
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah,
generous person. Like some people just aren't generous, you know, even if they have got it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm generous. Like anything man asks me for,
No, I'd vouch.
they get it.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So everyone's different.
Can't start asking still.
You're saying closed mouth don't be
I
fed.
can't ask for nothing.
If you don't ask, you don't get. Pride.
I can't ask. I don't ask for nothing.
Another thing that we went up as some of our topics was Anthony Joshua. He was recently interviewed by Louis Theroux. And I'm not going to quote him because I'll mess it up. But he has effectively said, when you marry him, or I guess you marry a man, you actually marry the family. And that your new woman shouldn't be first. She comes second after your mother.
Yeah, that's
Still
standard,
lives
man. That's
with
easy,
his mum.
Still lives with his mum.
Yeah, any girl that comes out and knows that, man. That's easy.
What do you lot think of that? You think you totally agree with him?
That's easy, man. That's not even hard for me.
So that's not even a
No
topic.
brainer.
That's easy for me. You married into the Mandem. Like, you're all with the Mandem. That's easy for me. That is like not even. You're saying your wife comes before your mum. You're mad. Never.
The still living with your mum thing.
Well,
It's interesting in his
No,
situation.
no,
does
he's
she-
got
or
money.
does
He's probably
she
got-
live-
he's
His thing's
probably got
different,
places.
innit?
Does she
His
live
thing's
with
different.
him?
Yeah, and his yard, like you might not ever see your mum.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
me,
yeah,
or
his
something.
thing's
Yeah.
different.
She's in the outhouse or something.
West
Yeah.
Wing,
Yeah. But for me, like just kind of like bringing that little bit back, like
Bit more realistic.
I couldn't move back into my mum's yard with my family.
You
Not
said
happening.
this.
No chance in hell.
Yeah,
not doing it.
When did you lot know it was time to move up? Like, what were you like? Because I've never felt like I was ready. I was like, I'll stay forever.
Yeah.
until these lot kicking
That's a
me
good
out
question.
and up in rent.
Yeah.
Which was low as well. I was getting on mates rates. But when was the point where you lot knew it's time, man? I got to spread my wings.
youth,
man.
I think, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then obviously when I'm seeing dishes, I'm seeing things like shouldn't be there. Like it's not. Do you know what I mean?
That isn't yours.
And then
Your
I'm-
dishes.
No, hers.
But it's yours, isn't it? It's kind of
But
yours.
No.
Who, your mum?
No.
No.
My wife. So,
Oh, okay.
like, say if she's doing something that I know my mum's gonna chew off.
Oh, yeah.
I'm picking up the scraps.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah,
it get
right,
like, do you know
right.
how many
They're your
times-
dishes, isn't
You're
it?
picking up her pieces.
Yeah,
your
yeah,
dishes.
yeah.
To stop the.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
definitely had it where
You're working
Yeah,
overtime.
He knows.
Yeah.
We can't. I'm trying to stop any kind of passing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And you take the blame.
You're doing
But
overtime.
That's nuclear
Yeah.
though.
That's
Yeah,
damage
your
control.
girl and your mum
Ooh.
bumping heads as alpha females, as matriarchs. That's a
Let me
myth.
go
Yeah,
deeper.
yeah,
Let me go deeper then.
Yeah.
Does Mumsy love your missus?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Has
they've
to.
never had a problem.
Have they got their own relationship?
Yeah,
They got their own
Separate
own
to
thing
me,
going on.
yeah.
How about you, man?
I would agree.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah,
Some of them have got a
100%
situation where they
mine.
don't.
Nah, I
You would
couldn't
never want
imagine
that. You'd never want that.
I'll
That's
be
trouble, man.
bare upset.
I feel like that's essential though.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
painful.
must.
But you
no,
say
it's not-
that though.
it's not
There's
always the
so
case.
many. There's so many.
It's
There's
not always
so
the
many
case.
gal
And when that
who
roll
do
that
not
coke,
get on
With their mother-in-laws.
with their
or
mother-in-laws,
whatever.
bro.
Yeah, it's
And
not.
Yeah.
guys as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not one way,
You know
it's
you
vice
know what the scenario is. You know what the
Yeah,
scenario that
because you gotta
highlights
come
it.
across a certain way.
The scenario that highlights it. Yeah, you're getting in a whip. You,
Oh,
mum,
this
missus.
podcast.
Yeah.
you
You,
haven't
mum,
risen.
missus.
Oi.
Yeah.
I had
If
this.
the missus, fam, if the missus does not offer to sit in the
Nah,
back seat.
whoever gets there first nowadays, I don't care.
Shotgun.
Listen,
If my mum's slow in pace,
Sorry, bro.
no, but I'm saying,
so proper.
You saying drop the shot?
I'm saying the offer.
Do you think
Like,
any girl that I'm with could ever sit in the front end of my mouth?
No, I had.
it's a big thing.
I genuinely had.
break up there and then.
I'll tell you what,
mad.
one sec, Les. Someone rang me the other day. My missus's brethren rang me the other day. She's with someone. I'm gonna say the name, and she said, "Jamie, yeah, out of the blue, that's rang my missus. Give Jamie the phone." So I'm thinking, huh? Yeah.
This is strange.
She's with a guy, and he's come on the phone. So I'm like,
Yo, bro.
what God? He's like, bro, so I don't know you. Nice to meet you. And I'm like, yeah, wicked. He's gone.
Pleasant.
He's gone. All right, if the house is burning down, and your mum and your wife, no, listen. Your mum and your wife's in the yard. Who you saving?
Yeah, but I don't like them questions.
Fam, I'm locking
but
off.
he said that.
I don't know who he is.
Like, you don't even know this is.
Yeah.
I'm locking off.
But then I got the brethren saying, you're saving your wife. I got my wife saying, you're saving me. And
I know what the answer to that.
Yeah,
What was your
we
answer?
know.
You're basically
I know the answer.
You're gonna save whoever you can save.
No.
That's the answer.
I'll
The
just
answer
die
you
and
have
have
to-
it.
You're not even trying to. The ones upstairs, the ones
No.
Bro,
Whether it's the truth or not, the answer you have to say.
No, but
The answer you have to say.
What I'm saying is, that's hypothetical, innit? What I'm saying is,
It's
in
hypothetical,
real life, certain things are not hypothetical. Like you'll get a situation where your girl's sitting in the front seat and your mum comes in like, oh, that happens.
Yeah.
Every girl that I'm with will know it's war if
You
you
put her in the
don't
boot.
Don't open the door. Yeah,
So
so
what about with the dad and that? Say he's the other side, you sitting in the back, yeah?
Fuck them, man.
I'm asking you, man. See what See? He's got the standard guys, bro.
I might drive the
So no,
But
just
that
hear
should
me
be
out.
driving.
No, hear me. No.
All right,
See,
go on.
there's all cap. Like, what we doing? It's the same
All right.
thing.
No,
Yeah,
explain it
go on.
properly.
let him.
If it's me, my missus, and her dad,
Yeah.
I'm not getting in the back.
And her dad.
Oh, are you getting in the back?
Yeah, you got to get in the back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm my gun shotgun.
No, you're getting in the back.
And my missus is driving. I'm
Oh, you're going bananas,
Oh,
man.
the Oaks
She's
driving.
Bro,
No.
you're getting in the back, bro. You just
No,
get, you just
it
go
depends
somewhere
what
in the back.
tunes he's playing though. If he's up top and he's playing MIDI tunes,
Bro,
he
it's
has to get in the
LGR
back,
radio
bro.
over there, bro.
Nah, you get in the back, man. You got respect.
You're getting in the back, yeah?
Of course you get. I'm getting in
Is
the
everyone
back.
getting in the back? I'm just
Oh, my
asking.
girl's missing.
I
She's my
guess.
godfather.
No, I'm just asking.
I
Sit
wouldn't
in
say
the back.
too much.
Come on,
So
man.
Les, you was
I
gonna
don't
say something. You were gonna say something.
No, I
Les.
was just gonna say the
Real life.
who sits in the front.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, you had
happened.
this.
So,
So
we was,
how did it go down?
Outside my mum's, and then we were all at my mum's, and then we left to get in the car.
But you've arrived in the car with
The missus.
There we go.
Getting
So
In the
she's
front
obviously
seat, obviously.
getting
in a
back.
passenger. So then we've gone in, come back out. Now everyone's out. So
Hear
this
him out.
scenario like came in my head straight away.
Podcasting
What
is real.
happened? I'm interested to see what happens.
So then it's not that interesting, but she went straight to the back.
She being
Who's that, your missus?
Mrs.
Yeah, Mrs. Sorry. She went
Cold.
straight to the back and sat
That's
in,
cold.
and then my mum
Cold.
sat in the front. So then as we were driving, I'm thinking,
Les is just driving, smiling.
Yeah.
I got a good one.
I got a good one.
That's cold. That's
Grinning
cold.
bare teeth.
But it's I don't think my mum would
But he
find it.
switched it. He
a
said,
big
would
deal.
you get in the back if the roles were reversed?
Yeah.
He said,
If it was
you're in the front seat and her
first,
dad's getting in the car.
and she's driving.
Her dad's
Yeah,
driving
and
your
she's
car.
driving the back. Richie, you're going wait.
No, I'm
If she's
saying-
driving,
You're not my dad, bro. Like, come on, driving my car, man.
Come on, man.
I'll be honest, that situation happened to me. And it was me, my missus, her dad, and the wife. They got in the back and I was in the front.
I think
Nah,
I said in
I
the front,
think
you know.
I think that was because there was two
Choice.
of them.
Okay, yeah.
You
Just
see what I'm
one.
saying?
Change that.
Yeah. You can't
You
both
just
get
gotta
in
get
the
a
front.
bike.
Did you offer though?
Huh?
Did you
You
offer?
get what?
Gotta get a bike. Then there's no. Do you know what I didn't? Do you know what?
man.
Do you know what I
That's
didn't?
mental.
Do you know what I didn't offer? Because he was with his wife.
Because they
So I
both
feel
can't
like-
sit up top.
Why am I gonna
But
sit
you-
with
you
his
could-
wife?
You can still offer and say.
No, I didn't need to.
Talking to the mic,
Do
Josh.
you know, it was a
Well,
kind
you
of
thought
thing.
you didn't need to.
It was just kind of thing where what's understood don't have to be
You were
explained.
forcing it if you
No.
did that.
See,
Yeah.
I'm the opposite of that.
No. Do you know why? Because he wants to sit with his wife. He wants to sit next to his
Yeah.
wife. I want to sit next to mine.
Facts.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's not fact.
Match it
I
up.
think you can.
match
There's
it
no
up, match
issue.
it up.
There's
No,
no
match it
issue in
up.
offering.
No, match it
But I
up.
hear what
So
what
you're
Jenny's
gonna
saying.
sit in the back with his wife. Then,
It's not
yeah?
about that. It's about respect. It's not about sitting.
No,
in the back
but
with his
I don't
wife.
think me getting in the front was disrespectful at all.
No, but it's about offering. It's about.
Oh yeah, I didn't offer. I
Handing
didn't
out
Yeah.
that opportunity for you to decide.
Yeah,
So
who
it's nothing to do with sitting in the front or the back.
Yeah, no, I didn't think I was disrespecting at all.
No, but wait a minute. Who are you offering the seat? The dad.
The dad.
You know,
Okay,
these
okay.
just
Not the
is
missus,
getting in the
no.
back. You're going straight to
No,
the
the
back.
missus is
I'm
driving.
going
Missus
straight
is
to the
driving.
No.
And he can
Dad's
see.
missus.
Wife. Oh,
And
yeah,
he
she's
just
in the-
she's in the back. No, I'll go in the front. It's cool, but I'll go in the front. I have no problem. Wear that and I'll go in the front.
I just
But he's
assumed he would
gotta
want to
say
sit
it.
with his wife, and I want to sit with mine.
No,
In my head, it's
No,
bare
no,
funny
no,
because
no,
if he offers the wife,
I
the
can't
wife
hear it.
sits in the front. In my head, the car seat's there. JP's in the middle.
We're on booster seats now.
What, do you sit in the middle or let the dance? It's all mad.
When
it gets
did
a
you
bit
know you
mad.
had to move up out of the yard? When we like, let me fly you.
That's-
Let me
yeah.
fly. Let me fly the
To
next.
fly the
Let's get
next.
back to
Let
a
me get
serious
out of
topic.
Yeah, back to the serious topic. For me, it was like when I felt like me and the missus was in a real serious relationship and we both wanted our own, because we kept like going back and forth. She was staying where she
You weren't living
was.
together, were you?
No,
Yeah, yeah.
at the start, no. But then when we were saving for a deposit, luckily was in a position where my parents allowed her to stay.
We got to do the right.
Do the,
we got
yeah,
right
so
move,
we did the grinding
That
thing.
one's sweet.
Do you man remember that? I was working, remember I was doing Uber Eats and that. It was mad.
Yeah, you used it.
Grinding.
What was
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
I was doing like 3 jobs,
Hustling.
but yeah.
Could you man move in, yeah, with your girl? Like get married? No, so could you get married and then move in with your girl?
No.
It's got to be before, innit?
I think you got to test it.
I think
man.
it
Like
makes
get
sense.
married,
I think
so
it
you
makes
both
sense
separate.
before.
Because a lot culturally, a lot of cultures.
moved into her house.
No,
I think
that's
it makes
crazy.
sense before.
A lot of cultures, they don't move until they get married.
Oh
No.
yeah.
But I couldn't do that because
No, man's
I
on this
can't marry her.
cohabit.
Need to
David-
see what's going on. So like,
Yeah.
my missus, I think her dad used to say, "Come live by me and come stay by me" are 2 different things, innit? So just stay
okay.
around,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
have
You
your
up.
girl and be like, "Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah,
where,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
patting it up."
Real
That's
facts.
different to them living
Real
with
facts.
you, innit?
Yeah,
Like
of
you were
course.
saying about you're cleaning up plates or taking away plates, just to take. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You could
yeah,
do
yeah.
that on a stay by me thing, but when you're living
Yeah,
with
no,
it,
I
you'll be
think
like,
I think definitely.
You see, I'm
I
just
think
2 different
definitely
things.
Real facts.
before, just because you need to know that this is gonna work. Because once you do it can be undone. But once you do that, it makes it harder to go back if it doesn't work. But to your question, Dan, and I think my scenario might be different to everyone else. Is so I was at home.
Mm.
And then I chose.
You moved
obviously,
out, innit?
to leave.
Yeah,
but this
yeah.
was no relationship.
I
Nothing.
remember them
Yeah,
things.
I remember that.
yeah.
I remember that.
Life progression.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Because it got to a
Fair
point
enough.
where
that threw me when you done that.
I was it.
No,
I was like,
He has to change it in his profile and
spooky,
his
but
date.
cold.
I just remember him saying about feng shui and where to put tables and windows
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah,
I remember
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I was like, "Let's a new man." That's when he turned middle class, by the way. At that moment,
I wasn't
Yeah,
living
go
in
on,
the,
go
I wasn't
on,
living in the
go on.
middle class area, but
Go on.
I think it got to a point where you think being at home, and each to their own, being at home, you can only do so much. You can. I'm working full time job,
Paying your
money,
bills?
whatever, paying the bills,
Stacking.
Cooking sometimes.
Oh, you make bare
cooking
people
sometimes,
doing it
making
like
your
that,
own
man.
meals, all of this stuff. But you can. That'll only take you so far in life, I think. Only until you feel like you're independent.
You have to take the training wheels off fully.
Fully.
Mm.
So then I was like, you need to get out of here. Otherwise, it's not going to go that well for you.
Looking like some of my
Gonna
uncles,
stagnate.
some of my uncles that are still at home.
Do
and
you know what makes a difference? I think as well. If you have a parent or parents that might, if say you got a single mum and it's just you in the yard because all the other siblings are gone, you might decide to stay longer so that
In
your mum
support
or
of-
dad,
yeah,
whoever
yeah,
is,
yeah,
isn't
yeah.
alone. But if there's another sibling or it's a mum and
I
a
think
dad
that's what
and they're
AJ
not alone,
alluded to.
these dynamics make a difference. I think.
So then
Oh,
after
yeah, you're right, you're
after that, I did that, moved, changed, got a new job, obviously more money.
Progression, as you said.
Then ended up in
You kind of force it
the
sometimes,
relationship
innit?
that's now. So you're forced to
You
think
willed that
on
innit,
your
a
own.
bit.
But you know what? You done something that I've seen a lot of people kind of not frown upon, but you moved him to her place, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. See, a lot of man can't do that.
Jay, I don't care.
No, I know. I'm not judging. I'm
Yeah,
just
no,
saying,
of course,
I'm saying
yeah.
a lot of man
Oh,
find
100%.
that hard.
Let me ask you,
Yeah.
is the situation still the same then?
How do you mean?
He's still at hers.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is it her place solely?
Yeah.
In your head?
Yeah.
He's paying rent as well, imagine. He's paying his
Yeah.
half.
Oh, yeah. It's not
No,
it's
but I
not
want to know
it's
what in
not
your
for free.
head. What is it like in your head? Is it still her place to you?
Yes and no, because I'm aware that it's hers. But
So
we
is it
occupy.
'cause- is it 'cause- sorry, not to interrupt. Is it
No, go
because
on.
she bought? Is it because she bought it and it's your?
Yeah, long before me.
She's on the deep.
Yeah.
So she's bought it and
Yeah.
and you've moved in.
Yeah.
So in your head, do you overcompensate to make sure that you don't have a reason to move out?
That's the point.
No.
You don't.
No.
So in your head, are you the man in the house?
Yeah.
So you do whatever you want to do anytime, any day in the
Yeah.
house. So
Not with
after this, we could all just roll up there. Us, man.
When
Looking for the
I'm
afters, yeah.
Trying to start after party.
Trying to get the afters.
No, 100%. Within
Wine
reason.
convention.
Within reason. But if I said,
But
so and so,
it's within reason because it's her house in your
no,
head.
but
Listen,
within,
no, they're good questions.
respectfully, with respect, if it was my place,
Be
you
the
can
same.
you can
No, it
live
wouldn't
how
be
you
the
want to.
same.
No,
You
no,
can
no,
live
but
how you want to live, but you can't just be like, yeah, because I've said, oh, it's your house as well. You just turn up and do whatever you want.
But I wouldn't do that at my yard.
That's what I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
yeah.
Like, maybe
Yeah,
for
but-
missus-
but- so, go on.
No, for me, the missus is to say it's like it's not that situation. It's we bought together, but it's still not a case of if we had the word to roll.
Yeah,
I still have
no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Check
yeah.
in. and-
Still got
Yeah.
Yeah, but you still but also you still that's a you thing.
Yeah,
You could still decide to do that if you want to mentally, innit? Like me,
Yeah.
being the way I am,
Mm.
that's standard.
yeah,
Like if I want to go there now, all
Yeah.
of us we're all rolling there,
yeah,
calm,
Your team.
Yeah.
easy, simple, no
Yeah.
problem. I moved that too early. I moved that when I was 21. I moved that way too early. Me and
Okay.
my mum was 19, I'm 21. I actually moved that too early.
Okay.
Even now,
Why'd you say too early, D?
because I think there's too much going on at the time. Like, I feel like we moved that too early.
Fair.
You're in the yard, you're moving like you're just too young boys in the house.
Mhm.
Bare man up in the
Yeah,
yard.
yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Way too much going
Uh-huh,
on.
uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So you just got your own place now, but you're not mature enough.
Mature enough to have
You know what I mean? You don't know.
Yeah,
You didn't
yeah,
know. I didn't know that.
Mm.
That's why I said I got the yard back.
Okay.
Sweet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is from.
We say it's a different setting now, though.
Yeah.
Brother,
Has
it's
to
all
be
different thing. Me and my
yeah.
brother there now working, sorting it out, sanding.
Cold.
You know that?
Man's
bro?
sanding.
Romantic.
Man, that's sanding.
Richie
Yeah,
knows
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Richie knows well.
Don't
Real
talk to me
life,
about it,
bruv,
man.
real life. But even sorry, not to get back to
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I say is, if you two, God forbid, touch wood, that didn't work out,
Yeah.
do you feel like you have to move out?
100%.
Oh, 100%.
It's her yard, isn't it?
So
But
you,
I'm cool with that because it's what I agreed when I went there. I'm not a man that will be like, oh, move in. All right, cool, move in. Then I'm like, oh, this is like your yard and da-da-da. Like, I'd just be like, I moved here.
No, it's
We agreed that we occupied this space. Your name's on every piece of paper. But she's like, this is your home. Like, you're cool.
But what you're
So
saying
if
is
it's
that,
taking-
so what you're saying is then is that so you're not the man of the house. Is that what you're thinking?
It's not.
So
I
D-
don't want to say that to
No,
my-
no,
I'm
no,
not-
no, no,
I
no,
don't
no,
wanna say
no,
that
no,
to my
no,
man now.
No, but you know what I mean.
man's not
That's what you're. I
To
feel
me-
like
to
I know
me-
what you're thinking.
Yeah,
D,
yeah,
I had the same-
yeah.
I had the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
situation.
yeah, yeah.
I had the same situation.
Well, I can say it to you. I'll go.
You say it to me. Tell me. I'm here.
Yeah, I can say it to you. Easy. Yeah, that's a whole different thing.
I had a similar situation, and I was paying half the rent, but it was her yard still.
Yeah.
And that was.
But you're paying half the rent. So
I'm
how's
paying. This is what I'm saying. No, she got the mortgage herself. This prick done it for her.
Yeah, cheers.
This prick done it for her.
Hold on,
Overcharged her.
Hold on. She bought the mortgage.
Freezes.
How's it rent? I don't understand.
She bought
No,
the
so
mortgage. I'm saying
You're
rent.
contributing.
I'm contributing because I'm
The
living in the
mortgage
yard,
payment.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going halves with her and all of that. But at certain times, I'm like, she wants to get like work done on the house.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Ooh.
this ain't my yard though. Like, it's not my yard. Like,
You pay for that. Yeah.
like I'm actually, I'm running B&Q and I'm doing
Yeah,
this and that.
yeah,
But I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not my yard.
This is your
So
renovation.
you thought you was
Yeah.
thinking that.
I thought that and it caused trouble. It caused problems.
that
100%.
okay, cool. So that's the point I'm making.
Yeah.
It caused problems. It
If
caused
you think
problems.
If you think that,
I know you're thinking that. You just didn't want to say it. So I
That's
said it
always
for you.
gonna be.
Yeah.
No, as I said,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hear the
It's a
point.
real
It's a
thing,
man with
man.
class.
A woman-
It's a man with class. still.
Yeah.
No,
No,
but obviously Les is.
I hear the
so I
point.
can say.
no,
it.
but let's go
Less
class.
class.
Everyone's
No, but I know.
I
Say
know.
it. Just like you're saying, I can say that to Les.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
definitely-
yeah.
I definitely
Because
hear your point.
to
And
me,
before-
I don't feel like we're meant to be in a situation where you're, as the man of the house, if you're meant to be protecting and providing, certain things are supposed to be mandatory, innit, and standard. And it's hard. It's going to be hard for you to all ever have the power that's necessary.
I
For you
understand
to
that
do
part.
it. And sometimes you might be in a situation where you be like, no, I don't mind not having the power. And that's fair enough.
Yeah, yeah,
You don't mind not having the power.
Yeah.
But see me, I need that power.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Power
yeah.
hungry.
I live for that power.
I am the man. You
Oh,
are the
no,
woman.
yeah. I
That's
definitely
that.
understand that. And
So-
before
Old school.
before I moved in,
Old school.
you have the toss up of that whole conversation, the whole thing. I remember taking
And then-
one mad walk round here and then here. Right. I was thinking, do I want to do this? Is this the right thing?
Yeah, but then do you feel like you can't argue with her and all that?
Bro, none of we have disagreements. She want to do this. I'm like, that don't make sense. Let's not. And she'd be like, all right, fine, whatever. So it's not
And it's worked out, innit?
and it's worked out. It's
But
not a
has it
thing.
worked out because you've compromised?
No, I don't feel like I've compromised. If I felt like
You don't have
the
to.
truth, if I felt like I compromised, this will never work. I'll just be in the yard with a salty face.
Yeah. And to be fair, Les ain't a man that's gonna ask for much anyway. He's not that character. Do you know what I mean? Whereas you're probably
off.
more
Demand-
do you know what I mean? Like,
demanding.
Les ain't a man that's
No.
gonna-
Is your situation still the same?
do you know
now?
what I mean?
No.
No.
We own.
I pattern them.
Together.
Yeah. My yard now we both own.
But you see,
okay,
like
okay.
what you were saying, yeah. I know we're gonna move on a bit, but you know what you were saying, like the whole thing, whereas, like it's not my yacht, like the whole B&Q and whatever, yeah. Did you ever think to yourself, okay, let me pay all of the mortgage? So
What, like the monthly rent? That never
no, not
crossed
the
my
rent,
mind.
the mortgage. Like you, when you moved in, if you
To our joint or when I
no,
was there?
when you
Yeah,
was
yeah.
there, if you paid the whole thing, yeah, would that have given you that
A bit more.
Like the
that
power.
thing that you needed?
No, I don't think I needed
That
like.
you
My
don't
thing
know
was
what you
different.
mean.
It wasn't like I felt like I needed more say or more like sway, and I was just getting chiefed. It was her yard; she can do what she wants with it.
Yeah.
Was my perspective. But when it came to making additions to the
Why
yard
you asked me
and
for?
actual changes, I'm like,
Okay.
even if I'm being honest, sometimes I might look back and be like, "Raw, man paid X amount in rent,
Yeah.
but the value of your yard's gone up."
Yeah.
Like, what, am
But
I
you're
gonna-
not seeing
Yeah,
none
but
of
why
that.
are you,
I'm-
that's what I'm saying. Why are you seeing it as the value of your yard's gone
Because
up?
it's
If you
her
moved in.
yard.
I'm
That was her yard.
gonna throw a
Her yard,
different.
she bought-
You've moved
I'll throw a
in,
little
okay.
different perspective in this, yeah. And it's that. All right, it's her yard at the time, but if you're with someone that you feel you're gonna build with, is it not our yard?
No.
So
Because let me finish. Let me finish.
Go on, let me get you back. though.
Let
Go on,
me
finish
my
it.
my
Go on,
point
go on,
because
yeah, go on.
yes, you're living with her,
Mhm.
but then the next step might be you get a place together, which you have.
Mhm.
She owns that yard, right?
Mhm.
And you might own your own yard eventually, right? Now, it's either you both have a yard together, she has her thing and you have your thing, or we own 3 properties now as a couple.
Well, that's
Do
you
you
just
get what I'm
explained my
saying?
situation.
Yeah.
I've got
So-
another yard,
Yeah.
but
But
I don't own her
if
property.
you go B&Q and you don't own it, but as a couple, as
That man
a
are sending up
couple,
middle class.
we
Man,
own
I've got
it.
another.
Yeah. We own this. So if that property value goes up and she sells, for example, that money
gonna help.
both can
No,
invest
that money
into
is
something
that
else.
money. We're not even whether we get
I'm
married
saying
or
if
not,
it's we.
or that money is still hers.
Yeah, it's her
hers,
money.
bro.
If she wants to use it towards our investment, then great.
Yeah,
But that's
and you're
still
being
hers,
nice
bro.
about it as well.
Choice.
It's still her yard.
It's hers.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Because
Like,
that's
it's hers.
good in
It's her
theory.
yard.
Yeah, we build together. But then when shit hits the fan, bro, my
Yeah.
Richie,
Separation,
my
yeah,
money's
yeah,
gone
yeah,
up.
yeah.
It's
that
all
yard's
mine.
hers.
Yeah.
So in theory, it sounds sick, but we all know
In reality, man,
practically,
possibility,
that doesn't
yeah,
always
yeah,
happen.
yeah.
That
people are
ain't
like
real.
mainly self-serving. Like that's still her yard, and it will
I think
always be like.
regardless of it crunch or coming down to crunch time and people going their separate ways, like even so she does decide to sell it, I can't see you being like,
Oh, like-
yo, let me get a bit of that.
Yeah,
that's
that's-
it.
that's-
That's not. That's
I
to me.
put up them shelves.
That's
yeah,
weak.
yeah.
And that's a weak man.
Yeah,
my
yeah,
opinion.
yeah,
that's
yeah,
my,
yeah,
my thing is
yeah.
I get it's yours. Have it. I don't want it because
Mhm.
I didn't build it. I didn't get
It's not
it.
mine.
I did none of the work for it.
Mm.
If it goes sour and we part, I'm cool because that's why I went into it
Still yours.
being
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm alright. It's all yours. Like you can have.
That's
it.
how you feel now.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm easy. I'm never a man.
I ain't
that's
trying to
like,
claim
oh,
some shit that's not mine.
Nah,
Not
no,
my
that's
stuff.
way.
Not in terms of claiming, but I'm just talking about in terms of feeling.
How you feel?
No, I've
Ownership.
never felt like that yard was my yard
Yeah.
because it's not my yard.
Mhm.
Like even like if I'm being 100, like she wanted to do this or that, I might be like, that's dead. Like that's or the style. Like I'm not really feeling that.
Yeah,
Your yard, you do it.
Yeah,
I'll give you
yeah,
some
yeah.
advice on that, but it's yours. You're the decision maker here,
Ultimately,
isn't it?
She's the final. She said
She's the final boss on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Fair enough.
Shout out to moving out, man.
Yeah, man.
Creates a lot.
Yeah.
Creates a lot of different things.
Why did you never feel the need? I can,
Why did I never feel?
Yeah.
Because my setup was so
It's
sweet.
lit, innit?
So sweet.
Your setup's still sweet.
Yeah. It's still kind of sweet now. But yeah, I was just thinking, what's the need? Like, and when I used to speak to people at work who'd moved out, and
I remember
friends
this
and whatnot,
conversation.
yeah,
I
it's
said,
all
fam,
bad.
what's the benefit?
Yeah.
Oh, you can bring people around and you can just walk around naked. I'm like,
You'd be
I don't know.
surprised.
I don't know if that's enough.
Yeah, that's
for me.
not a good sell, man.
What's up? 2 grand above.
Yeah, I'm really into nudity like that, man. So
Listen,
It's not my
all the
thing.
people, all the people trying to
Tracksuit
get their yard
bottoms.
listening, yeah.
We
It's
said
overrated.
Oh wow.
It's not
overrated.
all live.
Don't crash
It's not overrated. It's not overrated.
It's
not.
Talk, man.
It's
Talk.
not
It's
overrated.
not all live, man.
It's
I'm gonna be
You think
real.
it's overrated.
It's not, man.
Bro,
It's not,
I don't
man.
think it's overrated.
But like Jamie
crazy.
said, he can't go back to his yard, fam. Like, can you not go back
Yeah.
to? I know, like Dan could go back to his yard, obviously. Like,
Dan-
say,
Dan's
but I mean-
hoping for it.
Yeah.
But he's
If they're
thinking, oh,
listening.
man,
Yeah.
please, let me but no, with these sorts of things, it's the independence, bro.
Mm.
As an adult,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
there.
yeah.
And plus, what you got to think, especially like with me having kids, you got to think. Sometimes your parents want to be themselves as well. They don't leave you under their roof.
You're big.
Like,
They're still
you're
looking
a
after
big
you.
person in there, and they're fucking doing
Yeah,
3 plates where they can just do 2, or they can just go out and have a takeaway and that. But they're like waiting for the big man to come down and hardback man coming down, and they got a food on the table.
Tree.
No, man, you got to think about your parents as well, man.
Mashing up the
Step
stairs
out,
and
man. Step out and do your
They
own
want to
thing.
be. They want to be themselves.
They want to be
as well.
themselves. Remember, all them years they've looked after you
you.
from a youth up to an adult, and then you're an
And
adult
beyond.
now,
If we're being honest, and beyond.
So all them things that, and plus, you as an adult, you don't become an adult properly until you have that independence. I'm sorry,
that's
because you're
crazy.
there, because you're still under that roof.
So overall, then, man are saying, although living alone is harder, it's still worth it.
It's necessary.
I think so.
I don't
It's
think
still worth it.
I
I think
personally
so.
don't think it's that deep.
What do you mean?
Me personally, I don't think it's as deep as like I said. I moved that too early. So sometimes
You moved
that
that
too early.
time ago.
Yes.
Sometimes,
No,
yeah.
facts.
Sometimes you can do the.
There's
wrong
probably
thing.
a point. Of
But
I
then it
don't
might be
think
too
it's-
late. You might be hanging on to like.
yeah.
Yeah, but it depends. I just think it depends on what
Is-
suits.
What's
the
your-
scenario.
Yeah,
Scenario.
yeah.
Everyone's
And
scenario is
someone
different. I
put
don't
a
think-
scenario about like the parents might not be together, or there might be someone that's lonely,
Yeah.
and then you've got that company.
Yeah,
as well.
that's a
The
different
circumstances and
thing.
situations
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
play a
But
part.
sometimes it doesn't make sense to move out.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah,
certain
yeah.
people,
100%.
certain people,
You can't
but-
compare your situation.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
everyone
like
else.
you're
You
talking
know,
about-
people doing ages as well. Oh, when I hit
Yeah.
30, I should be. Nah, you can't.
A man that's
do
coming
that.
into the yard
Can't do that.
with girls left, right, and centre, it might make sense for you to move
Right.
out. A man
Yeah.
that's far more caring with his mum and looks after and does everything,
Yeah.
it don't make sense. To
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
100%,
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's not as simple as that, really. To
Yeah,
me,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
And it's
saying.
mad because my wife would move back in a heartbeat.
Oh, is it?
Oh, to your mum.
She likes the social.
Yeah, she raised
support
all that,
and,
innit?
Like it might make
yeah.
more sense. It might make more
But
sense.
that's good that your wife and your mum.
That was me.
Have a
I'll be like,
relationship.
all right, you lot move back in. I'll keep.
I'll keep this yard. Listen,
I'll see you in the week.
check you lot.
Love is love.
You got to pick up food and that.
God bless, man. Kiss the kids.
I think-
Daddy's going home.
Them
now.
times man used to smoke weed, so man had to smoke.
Different. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I'm balling all day. You know what I mean? I
Crazy,
can't
yeah,
be
yeah.
smoking.
The
My mum's had
it
enough
just
of
looks
smoking.
crazy,
Like,
yeah.
I'm young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Man, them in the house all day. Like,
It
making bad noise at
It
night.
makes sense.
Trying to
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah,
Trying to wind down and
And then you got
Start
noise.
No, but someone's just started
Some
doing it.
best stuff.
start talking in the air. Like,
But I'm some of my bedrooms, their whole family, that the whole
Just burn
family
it down
smoke
on the
up
way.
and down,
Yeah,
up
yeah,
and down.
yeah.
Like everyone buns, but my mum and that is not like that.
Yeah,
some
same,
are like
same,
that.
same. Yeah,
Some
yeah.
are they all bun, they all in and out. It's
They're
normal.
dealers,
Yeah.
man.
You're
Some of
just
them are
hearing
dealers,
Man said
fam.
they're dealing, you know.
Some of them are dealing.
Hey, relax, man.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, big up everyone, man. Yeah, big up AJ, man. I'm sure he won't struggle to find
It'll be
a
alright.
woman when he decides to. Yeah, because there's a lot of people talking online saying, "Nah, leave." But if he said to you, "Come live with me and my mom,"
They're over there.
You're over there.
come
They're
join
over
the
there.
money team. Yeah,
And,
everyone.
know what
and
I'm
she'll
saying?
sit in the back of the range as well. She'll
Yeah,
let
yeah,
mums
yeah,
sit
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
It's heated
Saying
seats.
auntie or the ones where you call the mum and that.
Yeah,
Mother-in-law.
mm,
Crazy
that's another.
shit.
That's
Oh,
another.
them ones
story.
throw me, man.
That's another story.
We'll call it mother-in-law.
Not a fan personally.
my wife does that.
What, calling your
What's
mother-in-law mum?
Yeah, I'm not calling my girls my mum. She's not my mum.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I'm never calling him dad. or
That's
mum.
mental
It's
for
crazy.
that.
I call him by their name.
I'm the other way still.
You say
I
mum?
call him mum.
It's a sign of respect, isn't it?
No, that's what
I
my
say
wife
mum,
does. She
but I
says
don't.
mum.
I'm the other way.
She
That
says
is
mum
weird.
more than me, bro.
Yeah, no, it
Weird.
throws me like.
I say mum.
But
Like
what
when
is
she'll be describing a story and she'll be like, and then mum done this, and I'm like, whose mum?
My mum?
Whose mum?
Froze
was talking
back
about?
up. Froze back up.
Like, it throws me.
Definitely your mum.
It throws me.
I had to get used to
I kind of rate it though.
Yeah, I'm the other way.
I rate it.
You're not with it.
No, I'm the opposite of
Yeah, I'm like, your mum
I
is
just
your
think
mum,
'cause
my
it-
mum is
it
my mum.
just like
Sign of respect.
because
Oh no, you say it. You say it.
yeah, because I
okay.
think culturally, like in your own family, you got auntie this
Yeah.
and auntie that and auntie this, but you
And they're
just,
not even your aunties.
and they're not even your auntie, but
Mm.
everyone's just auntie or uncle,
Mm.
blah blah. So it just naturally for me transfers
So you call
into that, but then it feels weird calling her mum auntie. Like,
Did you
know,
call her
because
mum
she's not my
auntie?
No, your auntie.
You call her mum auntie?
Yeah.
No, I call
You call her
mum.
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 Yeah, I'm saying auntie with your girl's mum is bookie.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah,
So-
yeah,
That's bookie. That's
so
bookie.
can
That's
I
bookie.
so why don't the two light skinned guys not like it?
I'm missing the
No,
link.
you got your
What's
shot.
going on?
No, no one knows you're talking about. I got the shot. No, what you're talking about.
No,
Do a
no,
shot.
no,
He's right. Do a shot. No one knows
Alright,
you're
let him
talking
know,
about.
he's right.
Listen, let me land.
No.
Let me land.
Let him
Let him
land.
Are you following?
Hold on.
Wait, no,
Wait,
this is
no,
gonna-
wait, shot. Do a shot, explain. No, do a shot, then explain.
So,
Do a shot, then
me,
explain. No, that's
him,
right. Are you not?
can I talk?
Sip your drink first.
Can I talk?
Let him
Me,
explain.
You light-skinned guy.
You're dehydrated.
We're all cool with it.
His brain is dry.
So
But these two men are on
I'm
it.
just identifying.
So what?
listeners.
So Dan is with me and Dan are on the same page.
Yeah, you're on the same page. You're not only two.
Yeah, but so what?
So I'm asking why. I want to know why.
Because shot on internet.
That's not my
I'm not
mum.
doing nothing.
Nah, that's poor.
But you
I
said
wanna
that
hear
you're
what
not on
Dan's
it.
gonna
You
say.
said you're never calling him dad.
You don't let man get away with
Oh wait,
bare
so
stuff.
what are you?
Oh wait, yeah, but I'm light skinned.
You don't let man get away with stuff.
He needs more.
Hey, shout out this though. See what I did there? Promo.
Yeah, I know, you don't more. You don't more though. You don't more. You got that percentage.
It's very
It's
strong.
evident.
It's very strong.
You don't let man get
What
away
else
with
is
bare
on
stuff.
the menu? Feels like we ain't got a lot of time left.
Yeah, we're just talking about our weeks and that.
many weeks.
The only other thing was there was Andre 3000. He dropped.
The flute.
I'm not listening to it. I refuse. I'm protesting.
I skipped that every track.
Protesting.
Did you listen to it?
Chatting about it.
Yeah.
I played the first track. I never got through it. I never finished the first
I
track.
Protest.
I'm
I'm against
through every track. But then the thing is, what I'm seeing online is that he's done it at a certain BPM.
Frequencies.
The frequency.
Vibrations.
And vibration.
High
Because
high
everybody needs
vibration.
healing and all of these things. And I'm for it. If that's what he's doing,
The
I'm
808s
for
are
it.
fucking
Yeah,
us
all
up,
of that.
bro.
I'm for it,
I'm
man. If
healing.
man are doing his thing, but it's not what I'm on at the
Bro,
moment.
I've not listened to any reviews. I'll be honest. This morning, I woke up 6 because that's when my daughter
On the
woke up.
weekend. Okay, cool.
And I thought, you know what?
Shout out to them.
Let me play it. Because
Yeah.
I was thinking to
Yeah.
hear some Andre 3000. In my head, I'm thinking, prototype.
Yeah,
I might
yeah,
get a vibe. You get
Good-
me?
good Saturday
And the
morning
missus is still
music, yeah.
sleeping. I thought, yeah, boom, I'm feeding her
So
oat
that you
mix.
woke her up to
you
flutes and
Yeah,
that.
no, I got up. That's what I'm saying. So I got
Real
up.
men
What you
bring
play?
it.
It was
That's
impressive.
Yeah,
Still, it's impressive.
It was my turn. I take
play
a
music
swimming this
while I'm
morning. But anyway,
sleeping,
listen, yeah. So no, it's low. Low free, it's low. It's
He's
low.
definitely middle class. I'd take a swimming this morning.
But anyway,
No,
Man, the song
man,
knows.
different. I just want to
But
big you man up because I feel like from coming from where we've come from, for you lot to be prospering and doing what you man are doing, I just feel you have to big yourselves
All
up.
of us,
fam.
man.
Yeah,
No,
man,
I
don't
take
big
it.
each other enough.
No,
That's
no,
my
of
thing.
course.
It's all of us.
You as well, bro.
No, I respect
It's not one way,
It's
man.
not
Yeah, yeah.
Pick up yourself, fam.
Well,
Come on,
yeah,
man.
man.
But
I
yeah,
say this. I say it
so
to
this
We don't big
I've
up
said it to
each other enough.
like
fam.
down in the county lot a couple times. Like when I go on like holidays or trips, sometimes I'm just like chilling. And I just look around. I'm like, right, like, man from Emma and just
Because we
This is where we
started
are.
with a
Little
little
old
straw.
me.
You have to
Yeah,
remember.
yeah,
As much as
yeah,
man
yeah,
sits on the
yeah.
middle class and ready to you shot. We man
Big
started
time.
with
Yeah,
we drew
yeah.
straw, fam.
Yeah.
And man are really at the bottom.
Bro, see my
And
brother
no
doing,
inheritance, no nothing.
Royal Albert Hall.
Yeah, that
all
is
of this,
bonkers.
all
Take
of
a
that.
shot for that. I thought that was take a shot.
Should take a shot for that,
It's worth
fam.
it. It's
Like,
worth
really.
it.
Can I interject?
But
Yeah.
But anyway, just quickly back on the Andre 3000. I listened to
Alright,
it
so
in the morning.
It's
It's a quick review. And all I'm gonna say is I've got one word for that.
Run it, go on.
I've got one word, and it's ayahuasca. That's all it is.
Bro, man.
That's all it is.
Hey, he didn't know one word. I was like, he's gonna say like 4 words.
Ayahuasca, fam. That is it, fam. It's a drug. He was on the next wave. He's on a wave. Yeah. Fam, if even the name of the track, bro, I'm never spinning it again.
It's attention.
That's reality. Yeah, I'll never spin it again, and that's all it is. It's attention seeking, and it's ayahuasca. I'll never spin it again, and I don't ever want anyone to
One
tell
point he
me
made,
Andre
though, he
3000
did say,
is the greatest rapper
He
alive.
said
He is.
at his
He's not.
age, he doesn't really want to rap. He's like, I got a colonoscopy appointment next week.
He's saying there ain't
Just
nothing
don't
that he can
rap
do.
then, It's not time for rap.
So what you want to do is play the flute and name your tracks.
No, he's saying that
Mad
because
thing.
he's learning on the job as well. Like he's not an expert flute maker and all of them things there. But the reality is, it's all chat, man.
Bruv.
Like, we're not listening to it, innit? So it's,
I mean, it is what it
I'll
is,
never-
but
I'll never
just
listen
like
again.
you can just say that's not for me. Cool. I'm gonna listen to the new Drake.
yeah.
Oh, Dom, you had, I think, something interesting
Go on.
there, but I can't get it because
Go on.
about London accents.
Oh, I mean, I don't think we've got time for that.
Nah,
but it's a mad thing. I mean,
Them little pay over.
They'll play the clip, innit?
Jamie will pay over.
recently,
innit?
recently, I was on like I was saying to someone, I'm not really into the comments thing, innit? I don't really go on the comments and them.
Comment
Yeah,
section.
yeah.
on
Comments. I read the
Insta.
comment section,
On the blogs.
but
If you feel
participate-
compelled,
Sometimes the
if you
comment
feel
section is
compelled,
better than
it's-
the actual content.
Yeah,
100%.
but it's gotta be a big thing for man to
100%.
But
comment.
sometimes it's a minefield.
No, never.
There as well, man.
So
It's a lot of
I saw a clip, and it's an Asian man, and he's speaking, but he said he's from North London. And
So
he's
we
speaking
say Asian, Indian Asian or like
Like
Asian,
Southeast,
Oriental.
more Southeast.
more
South-
Southeast
sorry,
Asian. So no, I hear you.
Still got to clarify that because a lot of people don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
So more like Chinese, Japanese,
Oh, okay.
Korean.
Yeah, I don't know
some,
where he's from. If he's like
I believe they're Chinese.
Chinese maybe.
Or Korean.
Like, yeah, Korean.
Shout them as well with their podcast.
Big them up.
So they do food and stuff. They do food reviews and these sorts of things. But we'll probably put the clip in or something.
Yeah,
Born
well,
and raised. That's why I speak like this. But it always gets associated with being like
black.
Yeah, it always gets associated with being black. So my response is always the same. I'm like, it's not a black accent. This is literally just one of the many UK accents.
Because like when I close my eyes and just listen to your accent, I can you can't picture an Asian person.
Honestly, you don't picture me.
Yeah, I get like so many characters. Sorry, but not Asian
No,
characters.
you don't. You honestly don't. Like when you hear my voice, you're not gonna kind of expect it.
I think just people don't really know. There's still kind of like a, how can I say, prejudice, biased like perspective. Even for me as well, when I did like a Scouse accent or Roadman accent, the reason why people found it funny was my visual is like such an Asian guy from the opposite world. But I spoke like and like Wagwan Matsing, and that the gap between my visual and the accent was like very huge.
I
mean, you look like a K-pop idol. That's why I'm like K-pop idol, and then you man speaking road. Like it doesn't really correlate. My visual looks like hello, Korean.
Talking about accents, and he obviously looks very Asian, but he speaks basically like.
He sounds like Mandem.
He sounds like Mandem. So he's saying, he obviously it often gets misconstrued when people don't see him. They'll speak to him and think that he's a black guy. Yeah. But he's saying it's not a black accent, it's a North London accent. Or it's
just a London
accent. It's just a London accent.
Yeah.
He says North London, but it's a London because he's from North London. Anyway, there's someone in the comments that come and said that you sound educated and fix your tone. So I'm looking at it like, I feel attacked.
Yeah.
Because I've always said that in terms of like slang and the way that we speak, as long as you can, obviously now they've got the term code switching. As long as you know how to talk in certain places, then your slang thing is your slang thing, innit? I'm talking to the Mandem. I'm talking to the Mandem. If I'm in a corporate, whatever it is, I'm not going to switch it up. I'm switching it up. But that doesn't mean that I'm uneducated or, you see what I'm saying? It doesn't, basically the point is, the way you speak doesn't determine your education. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't
How many times you hear your mom talking where to tell you off? They should be on the phone or whatever.
It switches up.
Queen's
You
English.
know what I mean? She was talking,
Speaking slowly.
Right. So where the comment said you sound uneducated, fix your tone.
Triggered you.
It triggered man. Man had to go like, nah, you sound ignorant and you sound uneducated. I commented. So I'm
They
like,
drew you out,
man. I had to
comments.
I'm in the comments now. But
And these are men that don't
I
comment.
don't comment. So I've got like 200 likes on the comment now. There's
Oh,
so
yeah.
many people there. I'm validated.
Plug your thing.
You're gonna comment more.
I'm done.
Oh, you just like meaningful.
I've never had 200 likes on a comment. Never.
I'm not even responding. You know that I've got like little stars saying, well done, you've done. I'm like,
You say you're bored of the celeb thing now.
Someone's gonna start putting his phone down.
No, but on the serious thing, it's like it begs the question: does your accent determine your education? I know the answer is no, but what do you man think about that in terms of like the way that you speak? And do you know people that speak a particular way and it sort of shows that they're uneducated?
Not a certain way.
You're definitely perceived, unfortunately.
Mhm.
You're definitely perceived a certain way when you speak.
But perceived to who though?
To the masses.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But there's, do you know how many men are educated? That's normally
Yeah.
Right.
I know.
What's normally though?
I can tell you.
Like how we do.
I'm saying, like, you see how
Slang-
the
slang
man,
and
you see how
yeah.
man are whatever. I know so many men,
Mm.
that are as clever as anything.
Yeah.
Are basically boffins.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like just like in terms of what they're doing, they just are not in the positions and in the circles to be able to showcase that. But it don't mean that they're not brainy. They're not.
Yeah.
But I guess the question is, do you, man, even as black man from the ends, hood, whatever, if you're speaking to a man on a phone, so you can't see him, and he sounds a certain way, you're thinking, it's this kind of guy. Let's be honest.
No, you stereotype.
Yeah.
You stereotype.
No, yeah, I
It's
change.
about the conversation.
No, not how you're speaking,
Oh, I'm
how the
saying,
person you're speaking to. So you must speak to
Yeah.
doing mortgages and that. You
Yeah,
speak
everyone.
to bare people.
Yeah.
You might speak to a man and just think, I've got this image in my head. I think he's this.
Yeah, but even
That
when
happens,
but
right?
when we was in Cyprus, for example, in Cyprus, we're sitting at the thing. I'm chatting to a guy beside me about mortgages.
I know the guy you're talking about.
Remember the guy
The Greek,
talking about,
the Greek brother.
the Greek guy,
And his wife.
and his wife.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden he's realized, he goes, bruv, I didn't know you could.
Yeah.
After about,
Everyone was acting like,
he realized, hold on a minute.
Shoulders start relaxing.
Maybe I need to know who you are.
Yeah.
I'm the plug.
The power
You are
shift.
the plug. You are the plug.
Oh, right.
But it's the same. It's kind of it's kind of, I don't know if sad is the word, but it's like you need to tone down where you're from to make somebody else feel comfortable. Where did it come from that this Queen's English?
I don't think it's.
Is the acceptable?
I can see that you say that it's toning yourself down, but I don't.
It's not.
I think that's the
not your
wrong
natural.
language to
everyone
use.
does it.
I know.
I think that's the wrong language to use.
Is that right?
It's adapting.
Is that
Like
right?
it's adapting. So if I'm chatting to an Eastern European man,
Yeah.
you hear me chatting to a man that can barely speak English, I sound like I can't really speak English.
So that's
If you got that,
Everyone does that, though. Everyone does that.
Start missing words out.
You start bringing that shit up.
I don't do that. Perfect English. Or she speaks perfect English. Perfect English. Now it's not right.
You can't speak.
Wait, Dom,
Go on, Jay, go on,
who
go on,
does
go on.
that? Show of hands. Who, like, say you're talking to, like he said,
Bro,
you
break
stay
it
the
down.
same.
Easy.
No, you break it down.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I'm doing them a disservice by speaking.
You're
like
not
them.
doing them a disservice.
No, wait.
I'm
Because
gonna-
I'm still changing the way I'm speaking. I'm not going to be talking normally.
Yeah.
That's not a
But
dis-
what
why
you're
is that a
doing,
disservice?
no. But I'm saying because what you're doing by speaking the way they're speaking is you're validating that what words they're saying is right. But I'm saying if they're saying missing out words and sentences and
you
whatever,
know, I can hear you
I will speak to you, but I will slow it down
on that point. But
and
what,
have better
what I think
diction,
you're really
these sorts
doing,
of-
Dom, is you're being a gentleman.
Facts. No.
Like you're match. I'm
It's
coming to
only
me.
what you're
I'm coming to
doing.
me. You at
Yeah,
your level.
you're being a gentleman. He's not. You're being a
a thing.
gentleman.
It's called mirroring.
Yeah.
And people
That's
get,
what
it's
it
like
is.
it's just
Yeah.
common
Bro, there's
cultural
that-
things that
There's
people
that
do.
Mirror.
that skit of Key and Peele. Key and Peele gets used in bare memes
Oh,
where they're
yes.
being a farmer
When
and
you
they see the
see
black man and they
certain
hail him
man
up
in- yeah,
and they
yeah,
shake all the white man. It's like,
yeah.
that's the exact same thing you're doing, bro. And that's the gentlemanly thing to do.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you this, obviously, in my role. Like, if I hear a man, that wants to, like, whatever, introduce, and he sounds like man, 99% of the time, I know he's going to go through. Like,
Okay, yeah.
I just know, and I'll start.
Because you're speaking the same language.
I talk how we talk.
Yeah.
Do you know
Speaking the
what I
same
mean?
language.
And I just know I'm more confident. Yeah, that's going through.
And that's
Like,
it's just like
you know what I mean?
cultural. People feel safer
You
when
feel excited when you chat to a man that's like you, innit? When you're out,
Particularly
And
in
I'm
a
going,
corporate environment. you sound like that. Hey, I feel like I got one of the man with me now.
Yeah,
that's cool.
You know what? Because it's an us against the world mentality.
100.
Because we're lower class.
Do you feel like on the flip side, like say upper class, we can say posh, whatever. Do you feel like if they're in an environment where they're around maybe working class, middle class people, and they look upper echelon don, they feel safe?
100%.
Works
No,
the same.
Facts.
100%. Because you could talk about private school, you talk about this holiday, you could talk about this event that you went
Skiing
for.
and
riding.
Did you do this in uni and da-da-da? Like, yeah,
But
man.
my gripe was the term uneducated. Because reality is,
Yeah, that's
it's
the
like
problem.
educated in what? If my man done politics and my man done history, but this one don't know nothing about history and this one don't know nothing about politics,
they're
I can't
educated
call
in their
each
own
one
right.
Yeah, who-
uneducated.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying?
yeah.
So you saying it, it's like, because you come from a particular place, you're a dunce.
But you know what I also think as
And
well?
let's say on the other thing, just because you're from, like, say, posh or whatever, that doesn't mean you're
Like,
educated.
you're
either.
smart.
No,
exactly.
no.
Exactly.
I know a
But
lot
I
of
think there
rich
is-
bums.
But it's in society, that is how it's perceived.
100%.
So if someone comes with the Queen's English, you're thinking, oh, they must know.
damn.
But
I guess
that's why I'm saying
about.
that's why on the flip side you get certain people that break that mold, innit? Because
Yeah, of
they're
course.
proud to be who they are.
Yeah.
Right.
So you know, like, so you got certain people, like, you know, like Elon Musk and man like that.
Mm.
He ain't stereotypically who he's supposed to be,
Yeah.
but he will want to break that because he's like, I can be myself in this field, and
Yeah.
that's that.
Mm,
And
that's-
that will
that's
give
the beautiful
man
That's how
like
you
us.
change
if you're
things,
allowed
they
to
say,
be.
innit?
And
Just
I
be-
mean,
That's how
as
you-
a youth, I used to say stuff like, so when I was more on my tinfoil hat and my political thing, like,
Rabbit
but it was the
holes.
case. No, it was a time where it was like, you see, if you went to 10 Downing Street or wherever, upper class, and you were to put on a posh accent, they would, and it was well perceived. Like they'll be like, oh, okay, all right, cool. If they were to come ends and be like, yo, fam, rare, it's not gonna sound authentic, bro. So in terms of your reach as a person that speaks a particular way, and you're able to,
Are you saying you shouldn't do that? You
I'm
should
not
just
saying
be
that you
you.
shouldn't. I'm saying that you have to embrace that power of being able to speak
switch.
both
To
ways
switch.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
switch.
And that's like when people say,
That's
"Oh,
a
I
superpower
can speak
these
3-4
days.
languages."
Right.
Like that's education. bro.
Education,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, it's just a different. It's just
But
not
I
different.
find when you
Right.
spud people that are not in our world, I feel like it feels like it breaks the barrier anyway.
It's just like
Like,
a.
man, I've gone to places where man are not meant to be. And man just spot certain people
And
and,
it
they,
just-
and they get excited by it.
COVID kind of changed that though. like.
But again, that's like
Because you know
that's
what-
emotional
COVID
Do you know what it
intelligence.
is?
It's a different type of
Everyone
intelligence.
always
yeah.
wants the struggle story.
Mm.
So you see what we've got. We've got to
It's a
embrace
different
ourselves. We've got to
topic.
remember.
There's something embracing that for sure.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we've had the struggle story, but everyone wants to be from the bottom to the top.
Right.
It's a better story.
Everyone wants to be that's rags to riches, isn't it? That's what you want, isn't it?
The underdog story, isn't it?
Yeah.
You want
So
the richest
everyone wants. So
stories.
they're probably looking at us. Everyone
Lame.
wants to be hood for some reason.
Yeah, no one rates the man that
That's
his dad was already. Yeah, no one
cares
rates
about
that.
that. What,
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Oh, what? Yeah, I got a new events company. Yeah, my dad paid for it all. Nah, I'm not I'll get a drink up.
Yeah.
Podcast. Yeah. My dad paid for it all.
Yeah, it's different. It's
No
different.
one cares about that.
No, you're right.
Everyone wants you to work hard at what you do, whether you're already lower class or whether you're already upper class. They want you to have made sure that you've worked hard. That's why man like
Put your
Eddie
time
Hearn
in.
that are already rich, really work super hard to be like, bruv, I'm gonna take my dad's business
To the next
further.
To the next level.
Because I'll prove my
Because
work.
what did he say? Someone said, your silver spoon. He said, I've turned into a gold spoon.
Yeah.
Straight.
Yeah, man. Everyone
Yeah,
to show
yeah.
that they've earned what they got.
Yeah.
Fair, bro.
That's how it goes, fam.
I guess we could be here for 7 hours.
Easily.
But
Long
probably
time.
overrun. Any
Let's wrap it up.
bring-ins before we depart? Episode 300.
What have I been watching recently?
Been
If
watching,
any of you lot,
listening,
I mean,
reading.
go through. If any of you lot
I've
got
got a
something
bring-in,
that
I've got
comes
a
to mind.
bring-in.
So just a recommendation.
Recommendation.
I like
Tune listening to.
Come on, man.
Yeah. You've been a
Show
been
you've
there
been
before,
watching.
man.
Something that you think
new
the world
music,
needs to know about.
TV show, YouTube channel.
I got one. I got
You
one.
bust us on books.
I'm
Like.
on
Yeah.
a DJ Audits. You know DJ Audits?
No.
No.
So this is why we do it.
Yeah.
So here we
No,
go.
go
Let's
ahead,
go.
go ahead.
Go on DJ Audits.
What's
on
it? Give us
YouTube.
a. What's it
He
about?
He does like he sticks to the legalities of going to industrial estates and police stations. You know them auditing guys. Have you not seen them?
No, so
No.
I know it's not like it's a similar thing. I watched some of it in New York where people go up to like American police. They'll stand in front of them. They'll be like, I can't move, like you can't move me.
Okay.
And they draw police out on the legalities of what they're
Yeah,
doing.
but-
Like,
but-
you can't touch me.
But,
Like,
but my guy's not like that. He's not. He's not
provocative.
Yeah,
What's
Right.
He's not
So
looking.
so what does he do? What does he do
Like
exactly?
he will fly drones over certain places. He will go to like certain places and he will just show you the legalities. Like I can do legal work without you interfering with what I'm doing, innit?
Okay.
In terms
you
of
know-
construction and stuff.
Because you know most companies and stuff, what they do, they like if you hire security, they feel like they're in control of whatever the situation is, and they can enforce whatever power they think they can enforce it, regardless of what man's going on. But he's saying,
In reality, that's
you
not
don't
it.
have the power to do that thing. You might have to do this thing.
I hear that about a lot of like car parks. And
That's
that. You know,
exactly what I
they
was
put up
gonna say.
signs
Exactly.
so they can
Yeah.
tell you they can't actually do
Yeah,
none of that
like,
stuff.
enforce it.
my man
It's
was
just
but
threats.
I've gone through a lot. I've filtered through
How
to
come?
get to
You
DJ.
shall-
Because I'm looking at because I started looking at that annoying the police. I was looking at it thinking, I was just like he was bothering around. I feel it. And then after a while, I was thinking, you're just going there annoying the police. Like they're just they got other stuff to do.
Yeah.
The common law
I'm
man.
a freeman of the land.
I'm not even a person.
I remember during
I got to
COVID, that
DJ
brother with the
Audits.
tattoo
I got
shop
to
was like,
DJ
I'm not
Audits.
closing. I'm not closing. It's
And
Big
the
up
gym,
drink,
the
big
gym.
up drink up as well.
Yeah.
Because you know big up our people close enough.
For real.
No,
So big up drink up because he got the biggest, the best. Him and Red Couple got the best things right now in the country. The best events right now in the country.
Amen.
big facts.
So we don't even big up our own people sometimes.
Yeah,
Thanks,
we,
guys.
Come on.
forget to do that.
Come on.
Know what I'm saying? Like man are just there, just calm, chilling. Yeah, it's our cousin's thing, but it means more than
More than
We gotta big it up.
You gotta take it properly sometimes,
Yeah,
innit?
man. You have to big up
Respect
drink
it,
up.
man.
Because it ain't easy to just
Make
go out and
anything.
make
Anything. Period.
And while we're on that topic, sorry to cut. Big up the Mandem's things as well, because there's drink up, but then there's also other things that the Mandem are doing that are, you know what I mean? That are they're independent things. Man are doing editing, man are doing weddings, man are doing flipping
man are doing
fitness,
Cook with
man are
Dom,
doing
fam.
Cook with Dom,
Man
man
are
are
doing
doing,
Cook with
we're
Dom
all
and
doing things still. And reality is we don't, like I was saying before, we don't push these things enough
Yeah.
as us, because sometimes a lot of the things nowadays are manufactured. It's not
Organic.
genuine. It's not organic. It's a thing where you've got a system behind it that's pushing it. We're doing it all organic. So
machine.
big up the Mandem and big up the machine, but big up the Mandem still in our endeavors
I'm
and what we're
with
doing.
that,
You see what I'm saying?
Come on.
I'll promote anyone that's
Definitely.
doing a positive thing, fam.
That's DJ Audits, yeah?
Yeah, that's DJ.
I'm a YouTube
Yeah,
fiend, so
These
yeah.
things serious. These things serious.
I'll have a look, man. Dom, any bringers?
Yeah, I was gonna say the one bringing that I was thinking of. I put it in a group this week. No Name all one word.
Oh, yes.
No name, the artist, no name.
Female
She's
rapper.
Female rapper. And
Yeah.
I feel like as female rappers, they don't get the
attention that
the
they
attention
deserve.
that they deserve, because a lot of the time they're like some of the best rappers.
I blame Little Sims and ask him
Oh,
all them
don't
nail
say
shots.
that.
Man.
No name.
Sims is cold, you know.
No, I'm
What am I
joking.
saying?
How many?
No name.
2 million?
Sundial.
I'm joking.
The album's called Sundial. It came out I think August this year. But bigger up, man.
Cold.
Big artist, man. I'm like proper rating it, man. Proper rating it.
Big up, no name. My bringing this week is a music bringing. It's not my usual stuff, but it's an R&B thing, man. I'm taking it way back to
I'm on the R&B team.
1993, yeah.
I'm on
And
the
it's an
R&B
artist who doesn't get enough plaudits or adulation. Tony Braxton.
Okay.
With the short pixie
Wow.
cut, 1993.
Good
I'm not
voice.
quite there with R&B, but
No, I'm way back. And the song I'm bringing in this week is called "You Mean the World to Me."
Okay.
Us.
Les, you got something?
No, man. I got
Come
nothing.
on, son.
Nothing this week, man.
Big Spartans episode.
Nah,
No.
nothing from me
Is
this
it?
week.
No,
I
I
have-
need to get something.
I have a bring in. Yeah, go on. I'll buy you some time. I have a bring in. It comes via Netflix and actually via shout out cousin Chris
Mhm.
because he put me
Shout out,
onto
bro.
this. It is I don't know. I want to say like CSI crime,
True crime. type
true
stuff,
crime.
yeah.
It's a real life event. I want to say it's almost a courtroom drama somewhat. It's a short series, I think 4 parts on Netflix called "Till Murder Do Us Part."
Oh yeah, I watched it.
Soaring versus
Yeah, I watched
Haysom.
That's a JB.
Very interesting. I never used to be into the true crime thing. I never used to be in the true crime thing, but I fuck with it heavy now, man.
True
Like,
crime.
heavy.
Have you seen the first 48 and the last 48? You've seen all that?
I've seen the first 48.
First 48,
Is it
yeah.
real
I
life?
said it-
Real
is last
life?
48
It's
a
not
different thing?
fabricated.
The last 48 is after.
I've never seen the last 48.
First 48 and last 48.
I've never seen the first, or never even heard of the first 48. Last 48.
First
Sorry.
48.
I've heard of first
You've
48.
never heard
but
of first one?
I've never heard of last 48.
Okay.
I've heard of first 48.
Yeah.
But
But yeah,
is it real life? It's not
it's
fabricated.
real life. It's a real story. Happened
In the
in
90s, isn't it? No, 80s.
happened in the
85.
80s, but so
85.
much happens
Yeah, I've seen
after.
that.
Yeah, 85.
And it's a crazy courtroom story. I recommend
you
you watch
believe?
it. I won't say it
Let's not kill
because
it,
man
don't
haven't
kill it.
seen it, but I'll tell you after.
Spoiler gang.
Yeah,
That's not
yeah.
even a spoiler, just who you believe.
Yeah, I
innit?
see it.
I believe him.
Okay, cool.
Who do you believe?
I believe her.
Huh? Who do I believe? I believe whoever you believe.
Fuck off. Why has he done that?
my
Jay, what's your bringing?
my bringing back on the true crime thing because this is closer to home though. The Met.
Oh,
I knew you were gonna
yeah.
say it.
Yeah, the Met man, the
Decent
Met
little show.
on BBC.
BBC.
iPlayer.
Obviously, it's been going around for time, and it's just basically about obviously Metropolitan Police, but it's more of a like that. Like looking at it's different like events. It goes through murders. I don't know, robberies, loads of different things.
Trafficking.
Trafficking, like it's but it's very good, and it's not. I don't think particularly it shows them in a great light in some episodes.
Oh, okay. It's not
Mm.
propaganda.
Yeah, like
I mean,
that-
it's,
yeah,
it
like-
slightly is, but
but there's episodes where
it's not.
man are getting onto them.
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
they're just doing stop and
They're
searches.
held
like,
somewhat
it's great,
accountable.
and some man are innocent, some man have been found with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
shanks
yeah.
and that. But yeah, it comes on Tuesday, so where I think episode 5 next is it?
Episode 5
Yeah, I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Have you not seen 4? I ain't
So
seen 4 yet.
yeah, I've seen 4. So Met on BBC, yeah, and there's old seasons as well.
Yeah.
Go on Daily Motion if you want to see the old
Or go on
seasons.
iPlayer, no?
Plug. No, it's not on there.
No, they're on Daily Motion.
They're not even on
Okay.
there.
Go
Got a
on
fire
underground.
stick.
Oh, yeah, for real.
Yeah, there must be the fire stick.
Them man.
Working class. Come on. Love it.
Be proud of where you're from.
Yeah, come on, man. You know.
Proud of
You
where
know
you're
that
from.
thing.
Nah,
Yeah.
what's
Everyone's
your
got
bringing?
iPlayer.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, after this, we got to listen off. We got to listen off.
Let me just
We're going to listen. We're all going to listen. I text her quickly. I text her quickly. Tell her we're all coming back. All of us. Even my man at the back.
The radar man as well.
Name and
You don't
names.
think I'm joking. All guys.
Yeah, look, my bringing is a company that I remember Dan a few episodes ago was talking about Outliers and how it's a book that changed his life.
Okay. Very good.
This is a company called Black History Studies. It's blackhistorystudies.com.
Oh yes.
They do online courses. They do like webinars. And it's an amazing company. Yeah. That was just one of the things that they do. But it's a independently run company by a husband and wife. Big up Charmaine, big up Mark Simpson. And I've done their course. They do like a introductory and like an advanced course.
Mhm.
And it's just like a Black History Studies. And it basically, it's a really good introduction to get you on to Black history, knowing about where you are, where you're from.
Or your partner. Pick up the interracial couples. And
Yeah, all of that, everything. Gives you everything. Gives you everything.
Shout out to them. I don't know where it's at.
What?
That shot.
Go on,
Finish interracial.
You know what I'm saying?
Interracial couple.
Like, there's a lot of black men with white women that don't know anything
They don't
about
know what's
Black
going on.
history.
Yeah.
So they should be on this course, no? All right.
It's not just
Continue,
Believe in
man.
interracial couples.
Is
Do
there
I believe in them?
Of course.
It doesn't matter.
You need 2 hours.
Let's let Natty finish
we're
his
talking,
bringing.
we're talking interracial.
We'll talk about it in a
Let's
second.
let Natty
Finish
finish
this.
his
Yeah,
bringing.
we do.
Yeah.
Go on, Natty, finish your bringing.
Yeah. There's shots. I'm confused.
I don't think that's short word.
just
But can you
decent.
finish?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I'm bigging up Black History Studies. They do webinars, and there's also one. You probably missed it today, but I think they record it. Professor Paula Bina has like an 8,000 year timeline. It's really good, and it basically shows that.
I'll go through the timeline now.
Yeah, I'm not going to go through the
We ain't got
timeline,
that
but
kind of
basically,
time.
slavery is such a small portion of history,
yeah.
and it goes back years before that to
Okay.
make you understand. And my other bringing is as a celebration for the 300th episode. Make sure I don't spill anything.
Yeah.
I'm donating this to you guys to give out to your listeners.
Look over there, bro.
Shout out to Natty,
Thank
man.
you,
Look over
Cancer.
there into the camera.
Come on,
The
man.
camera.
Look over there into the camera, bro. Look into the camera.
Come on, man.
How many did you bring? How many did you bring?
Whoever wins it, innit?
Oh, just
But
one,
yeah,
yeah?
this
What
is
is
a-
it?
Tell us about it.
it's a wavy Venezia top. Yeah.
As in
And,
Venice, yeah?
Yeah, man. And I
Venice
just think
FC.
it's rare. It's a medium size. Obviously, you have to
Oh, Jamie's.
be in the gym. Yeah, Jamie size. So,
Medium
yeah,
wear,
man. This
man.
is a-
Light
this is
skin,
a-
Jamie.
Yeah, man.
Medium wear.
I don't know what competition you guys want to run for someone to
We'll run
win it,
something.
but it's
Uh-huh.
kind of like a
Some trivia from one of our episodes.
something, but it's a nice little wavy top for the summer that seems so far away.
This man, we've got rich friends.
Come
bringing
on, man. But
presents
yeah,
and
man.
giving
This is
gifts.
Jamie's
a
gonna say something
donation.
Bro, I got outdone on the intro.
Outdone on the
Outdone on the bringing.
He actually can't
Big
help
up you,
himself.
man.
I'll take that
yeah.
home. I'll take that home now. Go get to the competition.
We found the winner.
Big up.
And the winner is.
No feeling.
Thank you, Nat.
Shout out
Thank
to
you.
everyone
Thank you.
involved, man.
Yeah, love.
And I guess that wraps up.
I will do one slap bringing.
Go on. You found one.
Composers doing GRM radio live performances with some of
Everyone.
whoever your favorite artist is.
The
So
Margs
they've
one's
done
the
the
best.
Margs.
Margs, Shell.
I ain't listened to it. Everyone says the Mark one's cold.
They've done. I think they just did Jay Spades. They've done. I think Blade Brown was the first.
Maybe I want to.
Yeah, man, that was
If you've never been to see them, it's hearing some of your favorite songs performed by a live band. But this is now hearing it same format, but with the actual artist. So I don't know how often GRM do it, but if you've not, I think they've got 3 so far. So GRM radio with the composers, some of your favorite MCs and
Very nice.
artists.
That's literally family.
Quick
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
quick
for
one,
sure.
quick one, because there's 3 of you that's been doing this for 300 episodes, and we're
Yeah.
rating you man's thing. So big up you, man, as you 3.
Come on.
Big
Thank
up
you,
Mike
brother.
as well.
Big up, man.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I
sure.
thought quickly, Dan, what's the best thing about the 300 episodes in Mandem
Yes.
Converse? Just quickly, just
In
quick,
the-
just quickly,
the best thing is having something tangible that we can look back on when we're old and greyer that you've made with your brothers.
Cold.
Yeah. Linking up with these man every time. I know we do the episode hour a day, but before that, off mic, we just catch up, have a chat, man, fill each other in, have a conversation, even sometimes
Why for that?
after.
Fill each other in.
Pause.
No,
But yeah, no, just
Good.
just linking Mandem that I've known for all of my life.
Cold.
With the-
Rich.
Mine, kind of a combination of both Dan and Les's. Is for me, it's like Mandem. I call it Mandem therapy more time. It's like I get a chance to say how I've been feeling throughout the week or whatever. We get to talk on some real stuff, and it's another opportunity to link up with your man. Then
Of course.
Yeah,
can't be mad at that ever.
yeah.
Never, man.
Amen.
So to another 300 episodes.
Yeah, man. God
boys.
bless the man.
Let's
fam.
Go.
Blessings, man.
Yeah,
Blessings.
The
You sign it out?
The classic sound.
Yes, please like, share, subscribe, retweet, X, all of that stuff. It's the Mandem podcast.
I messed it up for you.
You fucked it on the
sorry,
300th
sorry.
episode.
Let's do it again. All right, take 2.
we go again.
And
Jesus
Action.
Christ.
Action.
Please, as always, like, share, subscribe,
saying.
More energy.
retweet. It's gone, innit?
More
We've missed
energy.
it now.
More energy.
We've missed it now.
More energy.
Yeah, it's not the same. Yeah, it's different. It's different.
300.
More energy. Go on.
It's the Mandem podcast.
Keep it locked.
It's gonna have to do, innit?
Peace.
Cold.
Hey, Mandem, that's
Oh, hey, love. No, fuck that. I'm not crying. I told you, man. I told you, man. My last, you know. I said my last monologue. This was something, yeah. I don't know that most of Mandem knows.
Just do it on here.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
sorry,
not done yet. This was something that the Mandem got you for your stag, or you could say wedding, whatever. But
I paid for this, yeah.
we basically paid for it. If you was on the stag, you paid for this.
Oh.
It was
Not the-
yeah, it was for your stag essentially.
Not
But Etsy and them man there
Oh, they take sweet
Oh,
time.
joke
sweet
thing.
time.
This come after your wedding,
Wow.
and it's been sitting in my yard for a little while.
Man.
So
After the
Oh, you
wedding.
done it after the off camera.
Don't
Oh man.
No, we're still recording. I believe.
running.
So don't worry about what it actually says so much. But we got you a heavyweight, world heavyweight, intercontinental
Hey, hey,
stag champ
come on.
of the world.
I'll be honest.
Listen.
Yeah. No,
It's heavy. It's weighty in that,
Man,
man.
it's gold right there.
It cost a bit.
Real gold. Real
That
gold.
should have been the
Just
intro.
gold plated or like proper. Like,
No, it's rose gold. It's rose gold. Rose
Cubics and
gold.
cones.
Put it on the wall and that.
I know the thank you, yeah.
Yeah, not yet, you know.
Thank you, man.
Cheers, man.